Mark. Greetings, I am Eddie, the face behind Mantra, and I'm here to bother you before the show begins. My co-host Zercy and I are trying to create among the most high-quality entertainment that we can, and it would help immensely if you all just double-check to see if you're subbed and followed on whatever platform that you're using. It helps grow the show, and also commenting your thoughts and feedback as well. We read every comment and respond to most of them, even on the shorts and the TikToks. So any feedback and thoughts, will genuinely all read it. If you'd like to throw a couple of bucks at us, we have a Patreon as well, and you'll get early access to episodes as well as our undying gratitude. In response, we'll promise to keep on creating the best entertainment that we can. Deal? All of the links are in the description, so enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast where we hang out to... Welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast where we... Fuck my life, bro. Greetings. Welcome back to the Hyperdash...
I don't think I've ever heard you do the intro correctly the first time. I thought that it... I've been thinking about it. I thought it was like your thing. Like your intro was getting the intro wrong.
No, it's not.
I thought it's happened every time. It's just happened every time. I'm like, damn.
Greetings and welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast where we hang out, tell stories, and talk about video games. I'm Eddie, or Mantra with a HD.
I'm Zercy, or Matthew.
I'm Raymond.
Today's
We
guest,
love you, Raymond.
Raymond, is a fantastic person. He's a great fan of the podcast, and I'm a great fan of him. And we like to do this when we bring on new guests to the show, even though he's not technically a new guest, right? Talk us through what inspired your gamer tag, all right? And it can either be your gamer tag right now or your childhood gamer tag.
Okay. So when I was a kid, I got my first Xbox, my Xbox One. And when you get an Xbox, they give you the little Xbox generated username.
Right.
Now mine was toughmango61441. Got the numbers down to a T too. And then I joined a Fortnite clan. And the Fortnite clan was Lucky with a capital L, capital K. So what did I do? I kept the mango, dropped the tough, dropped the 61441, took on the Lucky. Then that just became LK Mango.
Oh, but you're still like Lucky Mango on Discord.
Yeah, you got to mix it up sometimes. Little variety.
Right. Okay. And wait. So what is a Fortnite clan? Like, was it a Discord server where you all like squatted up, or was it like y'all tried to do some FNCS shit?
It was 3 of us that played Fortnite together sometimes, but like no one was ever on, and we just wanted to be a clan.
You know what? I respect it. I mean, I respect the hustle. Like someone had to compete with FaZe Clan from the yay olden days, you know?
Oh yeah, we were up there with them.
Clan Lucky.
We could have gone pro.
I believe it. No, I believe it. I mean, you knew how to crank 90s. You knew how to do your box fights.
Oh, for sure.
Well, okay, were you a builder or were you like a low ground warrior? You know, like were you build fighting or were you the low ground warrior?
See, I would go up in build fights, start to lose, drop, and then break it all down, or grappler my way back up. I was a little scumbag.
Oh, you know, that's not. I wouldn't even say that that's an unfair advantage. That's just like in the Art of War, Sun Tzu literally said. I mean, you can go read the ancient text. He was literally like, when man starts to lose a build fight, he can grapple back up, or he can break it all.
It's true. I've read that.
I think he did say that.
You know, dude, I hate edgy people who read shit like The Art of War and then they like display it on their bookshelves and they're just like waiting for the first time that they've ever seen a girl in their place, and then they like subtly nod to it like, yeah, I read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, you know?
Yeah, they got like Marcus Aurelius meditations.
Right. Yeah.
Has anyone actually read The Art of War, or is all of the knowledge about The Art of War just from Technoblade videos?
I think Technoblade actually read it. Here's the thing.
I mean, I believe it. The thing is that like the average person just would. Oh my voice crack.
GG's.
The
average person. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, I'm never fucking opening my mouth again. No, the average person.
Open up.
The average person is like not enough of a nerd to genuinely read The Art of War. Like, who the fuck reads? Like, I had an English professor once, and he taught me a creative writing class. And it was like a creative, it was like a fiction class. And then he moved out of his office because he was gonna transfer to a different school. And so he just gave out all of his books to his students because books are heavy and you can just buy new books. And he like had way too many books. So he was giving out his books and he was like, Eddie, you should have my copy of Don Quixote. And I looked at this like 1,000-page fucking tome that was translated from Spanish or some shit. And I'm like, thanks, man. I'm never gonna fucking open this shit in my life.
You're not a fan of Don Quixote?
No. Well, okay. Like, I'm not the classics kind of guy. Like, I loved The Great Gatsby, but anything before, like, I loved Fahrenheit 451. Like, all of the readings that they gave to us in high school, except for Shakespeare. I don't really like Shakespeare, but that's only because I'm a little bit of a pussy, okay? And I like things that are easy to read. Like, not, you know, like, the concepts in them can be, like, hard or, like, dark or whatever, right? But I just want to read through it easily. And shit like The Great Gatsby is, you know, kind of prime for that just because, you know, it wasn't written too long ago. I actually quite like the language in that book. I'm just not trying to read Shakespeare where I'm like, what does this mean in modern language? Or maybe I'm just, like, too TikTok brain rotted, like Skibbity Riz 6. Do you think,
no, because, like, Shakespeare is, like, it's pretty much a different language. It's almost unintelligible. It's definitely not unintelligible, but like there are so many differences in the way, like in a lot of like the verbiage that it's basically like when you're learning another language and you have to have like you gotta go the like really travel slow. Dictionary open.
Yeah, you gotta go really
like,
slow.
What's this word mean?
Right.
What's this word mean?
I mean, it's still English. It's just that like I like to read at, you know, not a pace and not like most of the Shakespeare readers that you'll see, they only print the actual text on the right side, and the entire left side, like when you open a book, the entire left side is just dedicated to like the definitions of words and what the fuck he meant by saying all that. And it's just like there's only so much of that I can do. Or maybe you can just call me like an uneducated scumbag in the comment. But I mean, no, Marcus Aurelius Meditations does go hard. I haven't read it, you know. It does go hard.
You're LARPing Marcus Aurelius?
I'm LARPing Marcus Aurelius, bro.
You are LARPing.
No,
yeah.
I did read. I studied Latin in high school though, and
I did too. Wait.
Yeah, I got all the way to AP Latin. That's how I placed out of my language credits in university. And we read through Caesar. We read through Ovid. We read through what other big ones would people know? Virgil, the Aeneid. That shit was generational. Like that I think is literally the backbone of all literature. It still stands up to this day, and it's so freaking awesome sauce. But so Lucky Mango. Gulp. I heard that you had a would you rather question for us today. And we always like to start with would you rather questions, and we're lucky for you listeners starting 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the podcast.
Yes. All right, would you rather fight 1 zombie-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized zombies?
Okay. So, okay. See the problem.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
No. Well, okay, I feel like there's a pretty obvious answer, at least for me.
1 zombie-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized zombies.
I'm not fighting 10 baby zombies, bro. That's not happening.
You got Minecraft trauma?
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
That's not happening.
Like, what zombies are these? Like, tell me about how these zombies behave.
Okay, I mean, what's your favorite form of zombie media? You a World War Z guy? You a Last of Us guy?
I mean, I play a decent amount of Minecraft. I mean,
Okay.
I know of The Last of Us. I never watched. Wasn't Joel like gay for another dude or some shit? I forgot.
I think it's Ellie is lesbian.
I thought Joel, like the daddy, the big dick.
The daddy. The daddy.
The daddy.
That is a Freudian.
I'm uneducated on this topic, I must say, but happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Indeed.
Happy Pride Month.
We gotta like cut that and put that at the start.
Yeah. We love the gays.
Who is your guys' favorite LGBTQ person?
Ooh.
Who's our favorite? I mean, I gotta say
Donald
Frank
Trump.
Ocean.
Donald Trump.
Sorry, multi-layer jokes. Liberals, it's called dark humor, but
It's called dark woke.
It's called dark humor.
Hashtag dark woke crashed another plane today. Every day that wokeness is not reinstated and the
What are you?
sort of countdown will begin.
Are you the Joker?
He's the wokler.
I'm the wokler, bro.
The woker? The woker?
The wokler. My favorite LGBTQ person is but if you want like a celebrity, I would go. Just start naming gay people at this point. I can't.
Frank Ocean.
I don't really listen
Frank
to his, I don't
Ocean.
listen
Good
to his
answer.
music.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay, he's a pretty.
Wasn't he just rumored to be gay? Or
was
not rumored? He
classified. It wasn't
was
like-
like explicitly straight and like confirmed he wasn't
I thought
gay even
Freddie
though he
Mercury
acted.
was
Or was that Prince?
explicitly gay.
He was
One of the
either,
two was like acted
he
really gay, but then
alluded to
wasn't.
it. He alluded to it in one of his songs, but when did he?
Oh,
when
am I
was he
thinking of
alive?
Prince? Am I thinking of Prince? I thought that. Wait,
Both of them were
thought
like pretty
I thought they were the same
fruity.
person.
No.
Freddie
I'm thinking
Mercury
Queen.
of whatchamacallit, he alluded to being
part of
bi
that.
in one of his songs. I'm not sure if he was somewhat closeted because like it wasn't as accepted in that time. What was it, the 90s?
I think
the
I was
80s?
thinking of Prince.
Was it the 80s or the 90s? 2000s?
Mm.
I don't know.
I think 80s.
I'm just gonna search up gay celebrity.
We might want to.
Fake icon when a fake ally when a real ally walks in. I know Phoebe Bridgers.
Elton
Love
John.
Phoebe Bridgers. Oh yeah.
The thing
of
is,
course.
it's like I feel like a lot of people are like low key about
See-
it, and like that's pretty much I feel like how you should be.
The thing is,
Unless you don't want to be.
I don't profile people based on their sexuality. I don't have a list of these people are gay.
Right, that's why I had to like search up a list.
Yeah. Real allies.
It's the
when
same
a
way
fake
like I
ally
don't have
walks
a
in.
list of like this person is Canadian or this person is
or
like,
this person is black.
Well, I mean sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes.
but you don't think of Frank Ocean as the gay guy. So it's not
You don't?
like
I don't know anything
I think of
about
Frank Ocean, my guy, pretty like a girl.
what?
That's Frank Ocean. That's Chanel by Frank Ocean.
Oh, the
My guy,
designer
pretty like a
clothing
girl.
brand. How
Yeah.
delightful. Good
Yeah.
show. Good show. Do I know anyone else who's gay? Who is the straightest celebrity in the history of celebrities that's still alive
Ooh.
today?
The thing is, you can't name a homophobic one because
Okay, yeah,
8
yeah.
times out of 10 they're all closeted.
That's also
That is
true.
true.
And also, it's
That
not
is
in the spirit
true.
of being kind and beautiful and accepting
Exactly.
of all people.
I don't know.
Who's the
Who would I
straightest of the
s-
straight?
The thing
Straightest
is I
person.
think like to be an actor,
You-
you got to be kind of gay.
I'm gonna go Leonardo DiCaprio. I think there's something about like only going after women who are under 25 that feels like the pinnacle of straightness.
Sure.
Heterosexuality
think
like,
about, like-
peaks at that.
I get what you mean though.
What do you think about like the hyper masculine, like masculine icons like Tom Cruise?
Half of them are gay.
Or
I think
Oh,
half
but
of
Tom
them
Cruise
could be-
isn't.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise
isn't.
is not
Well, I mean,
a
he's a fucking
hyper-masculine.
Scientologist, so we don't really know what's going on inside of his brain.
He's
let's
not
be
like
real.
hyper masculine.
He's like borderline twink, bro.
What?
Tom Cruise
Dude,
is like famously short,
hello.
but he is built. So
No,
he's not a
built,
twink.
That is
dude. Have you
true.
seen? Dude,
If
he
it-
was running in
I've
that
seen
last
Top
Mission
Gun.
I mean,
Impossible.
twinks can be built though.
No.
I'm so confused. What is your definition of twink?
What am I not? Am I missing?
Twink is like basically a bottom.
Yeah,
So
but
like you're typically thin, not super
Hold on.
tall. I mean, sometimes it's tall, but like it's typically not.
You can be
Ever
like
built.
lanky, kind of tall, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you're not
Um,
typically filling out your frame.
Right.
it's just you. It's slim in youth, apparently. What
Yeah.
I'm reading.
So
What is
slim.
that? Merriam-Webster? Like.
No, that's actually Wikipedia.
But like the point is like pretty slim, like slender.
Tom
Slender
Cruise-
man's twinkish.
But
right.
like, you can be
Dude,
like
do you remember that
you can
one
be like a
time-
sleeper build.
Dude,
though,
you
and
remember
be a
that one
twink.
time when like a fucking 14-year-old girls murdered
Yeah,
like,
the
one of
slender,
their
like the
friends
actual
over, like,
real
Slenderman?
Slenderman case.
How did we get to this?
Because I said Slenderman would be a
Slenderman.
twink.
Oh, I missed that. I was like, why are we talking about this? Every time I think about that, I think of the never mind. I was gonna say I think about the Family Guy joke about it, which is very poor taste.
Okay, but like if you guys had to exist in like a fictional universe, would you rather it be the Slenderman universe or like the SCP one?
SCP probably. I don't want to be
really.
Man. No, dude.
You're
Okay.
crazy.
Number
you are
two.
Crazy.
Number two. Ryan.
Don't
Gosling.
go in the forest. Don't go in the forest.
Ryan Gosling.
For pinnacle of
Just don't
straightness.
go in Slenderman's.
Yeah.
Don't go in Slenderman's.
Okay, you know
Ryan
what? Then
Gosling is
again,
not
every
the
single
epitome
like
of straightness.
masculinely handsome guy is just like incredibly straight to me because it feels like, you know.
I would just say it's not Ryan Gosling because like, yeah, he's like super masculine, like probably what the picture boy of straight looks like, but so many dudes are in love with him and don't realize it that like he's become a gay icon without even knowing it.
Are you talking about the guys that like LARP, like being the
yeah? They're like
mysterious-
I'm Driver from Taxi Driver.
Well, I mean, appearing as he was Ken, right?
Yeah, and that also.
I feel like being that makes you like I would. Okay, my definition, I would say he's almost a twink.
What?
Your definition's wrong.
Dude,
I don't know how else to say
did you
this.
see him
I don't know.
take off his shirt in the Barbie movie?
No,
No one with a six-pack
I haven't
is a
watched
twink.
anything he's in, bro. That,
No one with visible abs is a twink. I'm just gonna say it.
when you have your shirt on and you like can't tell, I feel like you can still be a twink.
You can't tell when Ryan Gosling.
What?
Like, you
So-
can tell Ryan Gosling's built.
I've never seen Ryan.
Even
like,
through a shirt,
whatever.
you could tell he's not a twink.
I've honestly I'm realizing I've never seen his full body.
Twink
before.
is like-
I've only seen his face.
Twink is like Timothy Chalamet before Dune. Like Call Me by Your Name era Timothy Chalamet. Twink is like.
I would say even post Dune.
He was in the Dune movie.
The problem is he got.
You're saying in his appearances after Dune is what you.
No, I think in his
like-
appearances before Dune, he was a lot more twinky. Then he
Yes,
lost
yes,
sort
yes,
of the art boy vibe. He got built a little bit more.
because now
He did
it's
Marty
because he's
Supreme.
made it so he's not typecast.
I mean, he used to be the twink boy. He was in Call Me by Your Name.
Yes.
He was in Beautiful Boy. So it's like that's kind of like the poster boy for twinkishness. Who's your guys' favorite twink?
Who's your? That's what I was gonna say.
Eddie, you go first. Who's your favorite twink?
I think Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Yeah, like
that's-
Kevin Hart.
Okay, that is the
Kevin
icon.
That
Hart's
might
not-
be the
well,
picture of straightness.
Kevin
what, the
Hart's
Rock
just
or
short.
Kevin Hart?
The Rock. I'm agreeing with you. I think
Okay.
The Rock is like. I mean, he's so straight. He's bald, right? Like he's so. He's
Well,
completely
no.
bald.
Think about a top who's bald. The Rock you could totally see The Rock absolutely plowing through a twink.
Could I?
I don't want to
Could
think
I?
about that.
I
mean,
don't
think
know if
about
I
it, though.
could.
I mean, maybe I could.
I don't know.
But then he's not a. But you're saying like we need someone who you look at them and without a doubt, you're like
That's
not
a
even a
straight
single trace of doubt in my mind. That's a straight dude.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Drewski.
Well then that's The
It
Rock.
has okay. It has to be a black guy.
No.
We have to talk
no.
about the internalized homophobia within the black community. As a black man, I can say this.
Okay.
It's got to
Okay.
be a black guy.
That's the
Because-
epitome of straightness.
Yeah. Where if you look
Okay.
at them, you're like, that's a
Why?
straight guy.
No, you
because,
said all the homophobic people. It can't be a homophobic person
but like it's internalized.
because
They don't
they're
even know it.
secretly. You said because homophobic people are secretly gay a lot
Right,
of the
but
time.
like I think when it's a black person, it's so kicked out of them by homophobia around them that it can't exist.
But what's this double standard though?
Double standards are everywhere, brother.
I'm a double standard.
So who's the twinkiest twink?
I still think it's Timothy Chalamet.
It's probably. I mean, I totally agree with Timothy.
I think of like the most famous, maybe.
Okay, hold on. Important question.
Okay,
Victor Wembanyama. Is he a twink?
Who?
Victor Wembanyama.
Victor
Oh, people with
Netanyahu?
six
What?
packs can't. They can't. Okay. dude. People with six packs can't be twinks. Said everyone in this call 3 seconds ago.
Victor probably does not have a six-pack. Victor is very
He's a
thin.
professional basketball player.
Yeah, he's also very thin.
I guess.
Are there gay
But, like, you
basketball
can-
players?
I'm sure there's a couple.
Maybe not like outwardly. I think there are. See, the thing with sports and being outwardly gay, like that, is that you're gonna run into a lot of problems with players who are just homophobic. I feel like.
But I think
I
that's,
feel like
that's
it's-
a lot stronger in basketball, I feel.
Like male dominated sport, I think, well, any male dominated sport, I think it's, and that's why you don't really hear about a ton of it, is because it is incredibly hard to do. And that's why heated rivalry is so unrealistic.
Oh yeah, but it gets the people going.
It does get the people going. Look,
It
I'm
inspired a
telling
whole
you,
new genre, man.
there's not there's not a single, like, there's probably a couple fans of, I think it's like a parody of like the New York Rangers or something. If JT Miller and like fucking Sidney Crosby were at center ice and they started making out, I don't think people would be on their feet with a standing ovation. I don't think that would happen.
Oh no, they would try and burn the ring down.
Sidney Crosby's a bad one because that's like that. That's what it's based on.
What?
That's what Heated Rivalry is based on.
I thought Heated Rivalry was 2 guys.
Yeah. What?
Sidney Crosby's a dude.
What? Oh, okay.
Sidney Crosby's a dude. He's one of the most.
Listen, Zercy is the hockey guy. Okay, I'm just the guy. All right.
Yeah, he's the hockey
He
guy.
doesn't know who Sidney Crosby is.
I'm the football guy.
And I'm the.
You're the
Fortnite.
Overwatch guy, bro.
I'm the Overwatch
Just stay
guy.
over there. Stay
You're
in your
the
lane.
Kiriko guy. You're the.
Even at my lowest, I'm still a family guy.
I thought Heated Rival guys.
Okay, well, I mean, listen, from the perspective of a hockey ex-player and a hockey enthusiast right now, he might be watching hockey on a second monitor. What if a bomb dropped on your head right now? What if a copy of Heated Rivalries showed up on your desk right now?
What if a bomb? What if?
It's my favorite retort to anything. Okay, but like maybe I don't know that, but what if a bomb just dropped on your head right now? As we're speaking, the universe explodes. What does it matter? What does ethos, pathos, and logos matter?
Dude,
when everyone's
this,
dead?
Dude, I've been saying this for the longest time. If Donald Trump weren't a politician and he were a comedian, his shit would be going triple platinum.
I'm going to kill you.
Because the thing is, like, Trump is really good at everything except being like a normal person or like a good person and being president. Everything else, he's like great at it.
Yeah.
No, the joke is that's my thing that I said. Yeah. That's my thing.
Yeah, if dutiful listeners,
I say that all the time.
Dutiful listeners, if you did not tune into last week's episode, Zercy literally said the exact same thing bar for bar, and I just stole it. Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know. Next topic. We were talking about our favorite gay people or something.
Oh yeah, our favorite twink. Like I don't know a lot of twinks. I'll just say Timothée Chalamet. I'm just not sure. Oh yeah. No. Your honest thoughts on Heated Rivalries, and also catch us up to speed. What is that about?
Okay. So the thing is like I don't really.
Wait, is it it used to be a book and then it was turned into a TV show, right?
Yeah, it was a book and then became like became a TV show. It's basically just about two
rival hockey players and they got heated.
Yeah, 2 rival hockey players on literally exactly, but they're gay for each other. That's the plot. And so they're playing on like a rival teams but they're like in a relationship with each other, which I'm pretty sure I'm trying to remember. I know like Heated Rivalry is actually like in male like men's hockey wouldn't happen probably, but I think it's happened like multiple times in like women's hockey already.
Whoa,
it was like close to happening in the WNBA, I think.
Dude, I remember there was a couple because it was one of them was on Team USA and one of them was on Team Canada, and they broke up the day before the gold medal game.
That's crazy. Can you
it's
imagine?
Like, that's going to be an electric shift.
Can you imagine you get broken up with, and then the next day you lose like the world championship to the person who dumped you? I'd be sick.
I mean, that's honestly grounds to like blow up someone's apartment. Like, am I crazy?
I mean, it's close.
A bomb.
It might be close.
A bomb
sure.
dropped on your
like,
head.
Okay, you might have won the world championship, but imagine a bomb drops on your house right now. Not so important, is it?
A bomb drops on your porch.
Yeah.
Bam! Anthrax in the mail.
How does that world championship feel now, huh?
Exactly. Dude, this the Winter Olympics, can we talk about how humiliating it was? Because all of the people at the gold, so when they were handing out the gold medals, they were handing out like the silver medals or whatever, but they were also giving them like a little like fuck ass like plushie just to hold and like look at before they got their medals, and it's so embarrassing. Like everyone else is getting their gold medals and you're just holding this like little like silly. Oh, what did it look like? So, Milan plushies Olympics. It was bad. I'm gonna send a picture of it.
I can't say I'm in the know on this.
Jamie, can we throw that
They
up
were
on the
holding
screen?
this thing.
Oh, what is that?
Nah.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
That's got to be grounds to like revoke a country's rights from the Olympics.
Like you're getting your face zoomed in on, like on national TV with you're holding that.
You're
like,
holding
what
a
do you?
gopher, like.
It's bad. Anyways,
Wait, so was it like the losers? Like this was the participation prize for the people who
This
didn't
is what
get
the
Yeah,
second
wait.
place prize.
Oh my
Aw, he looks so sad.
like why? What is the point of that? There's a non-zero chance that someone like ripped its head off immediately when they got to their room.
Can we talk about the fact of how much sex is had during the Olympics? And you gotta
That
think
is
about
true.
the Winter Olympics. Everyone's fucking cold. What's the best way to warm up? Well, you gotta warm up inside of
chocolate.
someone else.
Oh, that works too.
They ran out of condoms.
Okay, who needs condoms? Let's just all. There's.
Whoa.
No, but
Let's
think
calm
about it.
down.
Think about it. No. Actually, this isn't a bad idea. Condoms should be banned from the Olympics because then
What?
you get people in peak
What?
physical condition, and you selectively breed them. This is like.
Wait.
This is not eugenics, bro.
This is eugenics, bro. This is what this is. And,
No,
and
no,
the
no.
question
Hear me
is that
out.
you're trying to answer is how fast can we really make someone run? I mean, we're not saying like how fast can someone run. We're saying how fast can we make someone run?
The next generation of super athletes are
Living in my
being
Olympics.
made in Milan.
Compound V? I'm sorry.
Dude. No, but like, while we're on the Olympics, do you guys hear about the enhanced games in Vegas?
The
Oh,
enhanced
yeah. No,
games.
that's
Oh,
It was the
question
Olympics,
of-
but people who are on steroids.
How
Did you hear
fast-
they all
That's the
lost
truth.
in swimming
No shot.
to a natty guy?
Okay, but that's because they're so muscular. They're so muscular. They fucking sink in the water.
No, it would be the opposite, maybe.
Wait,
No,
what?
you do want to be leaner for swimming.
Yeah, you want to be leaner because your muscle.
Yeah,
is
it would make
heavier.
you like crazy buoyant.
What? No, the muscle is denser than water.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why like I
Because
don't.
I know by default your body is less dense than water. I didn't know if like because like
There's certain.
no, I guess if it's like densely packed, yeah, I guess I could. Do you think there's like swimmers like how do you stop yourself from getting too fit? As a
you just
swimmer.
I think the more you swim, the more your body just fucking adapts to that shit. You know, like Michael Phelps would just like spend literally 8 hours a day in his fucking pool or some shit. He would come up, crack down like 10 eggs and like 13 cheeseburgers or some shit, and then keep on swimming.
I also think you'd have like
13
a trainer who
13
tells you
cheeseburgers.
like what weight to stay at based on your like height and sort of like muscle mass.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Who wants to read out some Reddit?
Crazy
We're not that
segue.
bankrupt yet.
We're not at that place. Okay.
We got more to talk about.
Okay, Matthew, you choose the next topic.
Okay. Did everyone see the Sony state of play? That's what it's called? Yeah.
The Sony
state of
Oh,
play.
I forgot that was on the list, but all the way at the bottom. I did
Yeah.
not.
He hated
so
my
y'all-
topic idea. He put it at the very bottom.
That's crazy. He also hates Sony and God of War
It's
and
the
Rayman.
gaming podcast. We gotta talk about gaming news.
I mean, we talked
That's
about
big true.
we talked about gaming news earlier.
That's true. That is true.
No, I did not see it. So y'all are gonna have to catch me up to speed. I saw that there is a new God of War Leve, like the fucking Laufey, like the
Laufey,
like the singer
like the
Not
singer.
like
Yeah.
Leve.
Yeah.
Lueve.
Leve. I mean, it would be
That's my
very funny.
favorite
It would be
number.
very funny if they had a collab like in Fortnite, and she was
They
the
really
one that was
should.
like. And there's like a special bonus skin you can get by pre-ordering where it's just like the singer.
I think they should at least have her like sing a background song for the game.
Okay, but Luffy, Levy, it's all sad stuff. I don't actually really like. I mean, this is just personal preference, but I don't like pop. Like, like I don't even like. I just got dumped a little bit ago, and I don't even listen to sad music. I just listen to like Bring Me the Horizon, more Bring Me the Horizon, lots of emo shit, and then I cried in the car to Starman by David Bowie. You know, the one that was like the background of the Superman smiling memes. What was your question?
Damn.
Oh, Sony PlayStation Direct or something.
State of play.
Oh, you were saying to me? Oh, I thought Raymond asked here.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Raymond, your thoughts. Okay, rate it from like 1 to 10 first.
I think all things considered, like a 6. All things considered being that like none of these game shows by these studios are good anymore because it's just them kind of circle jerking themselves.
I think my rating is probably around it. I think like maybe like personally, like very personally, like I don't think I'm ever gonna play any of the games that got announced. So it would probably be around like a 4. But like I can understand that some things people would be excited for. They're just not something I would play. So that's why it's like I think it's a 6 in that like there were like new God of War that's like pretty big. Until Dawn 2, I guess. Rayman, that's pretty cool. I liked the yokai game looked okay, but
the yokai game. Wait a second. Are there kitsunes?
They probably. I swear to God that there's like always a game that is a yokai game that they announce at every single.
Every single one of these, like they make 3 of the same game and reveal them. And they had one of those here.
Yeah. And then they got like 1 or 2 like random zombie games. You got like the like insane gore game. It's like, oh my God, can they show that on TV?
Oh my gosh,
like,
that's so groundbreaking and edgy. But it's like, at this point, who really cares?
Oh my God, look at his, like, it's so
Half his head got blown off. The whole time, everyone's just going to go and play like Resident Evil again. Which, like, props to that. Resident Evil kind of got the market on lock, as they probably should.
I don't know if Resident Evil is all that.
No, we're getting spicy.
Would it be crazy?
I'm not disagreeing
to say?
that they have the. I'm not disagreeing that they have the market on lock.
You're saying
like,
should they?
Yeah, I mean, I've played a few. I've not played all of them. So that doesn't mean I know. Like there's probably like when you have a series that long, you're gonna be like, oh, but did you try this one? It's like, yeah. No, I didn't. There's just like 20 of them.
Have you ever tried this one? Sorry.
And it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I think it's just not for me. It's just not for me. But like, I will say the dialogue had me cracking up a little bit. It was not amazing.
Leon Kennedy is kind of hilarious. I see why people
certainly
do the things they do for him.
What about Kojima, who just like puts whatever the fuck he wants into his video game?
He's a hack, bro.
No shot.
My bad. No, I can't let my inner monologue out. I'm sorry.
No.
Let the demons out. I
Let
want to
the
hear this
demons
debate.
out. That's not happening.
I see.
Because I don't know enough about it. Like, it's just like the brief moment I played a Hideo Kojima game. I was like, this might be the worst thing I've ever listened to. But it was one game, and it could have been a bad part of that game. I love giving the benefit of the doubt, especially when they glaze this man like he is Shakespeare. It is insane how much glaze they give this guy. I cannot fathom if this is real or not. Like, I just don't know. And so I'm just like, surely they're right. Surely they're right. And I have no idea. Dude, I have no idea.
Dude, okay. But when you make a fight sequence with that senator guy and the
in
Metal
Revengeance?
Gear, in Revengeance, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, right? With that song playing in the background, and you have a boss fight, of which the cutscenes created like 10 different memes. I'm sorry, bro. I think he deserves all the
no. That's not writing. That's not writing. That's directing. Like, it's part writing. But like, am I incorrect in saying that most fight scenes are not written? They're
depends on the medium.
Well, the cutscene.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Or not the cutscene, I guess. Or something. But it was Kojima's, like, I guess it was his idea or some shit.
You have to script it. Like, you have to script the way the fight is supposed to go. So in that regard, it is writing. And then you have to, like, direct it.
But I really doubt it was him who, like, storyboarded and choreographed it.
But I bet he came with, like, the general idea where, like, all of the scenes and or just like I can't remember all the like weird
memes are the way to rule the world. Like
that's like way too much effort for him to be involved in all this.
Kojima's the only guy who could suggest that and not get laughed out of the creative board, though.
Right,
like,
exactly.
No one else on that board has like the balls to say, what if it was a guy named Armstrong who was really buff, who was like, memes are the way to rule the world? Everyone would fire them on the spot.
Exactly.
Is that the plot?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Memes are the... No, he doesn't.
He says something along those lines, yeah.
He once proposed coating Silent Hill game discs in a chemical that puts out the smell of blood when it got hot enough in the disk drive.
What? Wait, what?
Metal Gear Solid 2, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't know. I just know on Twitter, they truly do treat that man like he's Shakespeare, bro. And he might just be the modern Shakespeare of video gaming.
Like, it's crazy. Like, they act like he's performed miracles like Jesus.
I think he has. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, I don't know. Anyways, the Sony State of Play. I think, dude, the only, and I know, like, it's, I don't know. I feel like I don't find myself interested in IPs from, like, Sony or Xbox that much. And I know I didn't really grow up playing them, but, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what that is.
Performative indie gamer detected.
No. Well,
I think it's
like indie games. I mean, I'm not,
yeah, no,
I'm definitely
it's not
not
like performative. It is low-key just a preference, and honestly, I agree.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like most Nintendo games I don't gaff about, but there's always like a good variety of stuff where you're like, one moment you're seeing like some like dog shit like Just Dance 24 or something, and then you're seeing the next 3D Mario game and you're like, okay, that's pretty cool, I get it. But then like I feel like it might be like the preference of each of the studios, whether it's like the kind of graphics they use maybe is the problem for me.
I think it's partly demographic too.
You think so?
I think Nintendo has a different demographic than PlayStation and Xbox, who have similar demographics to each other. And that's why they're like the two kind of battling each other all the time in this console war, where it's like you get the people who are going to buy the yearly Madden, you get the people who want the next Forza, but you also get the people who want to play like Fable or like Gears of War or Halo or Ratchet and Clank or Spider-Man. Like they want a story experience, but one that's kind of catered to like everyone. Sort of a
Ratchet and Clank is like spiritually
story.
Nintendo though.
Yeah, but like it's the watered down version of a Nintendo game, I feel. That's not to diss it. I think it's sort of catered to more audiences than a Nintendo game might be.
Question.
That's probably fair.
Question.
Yeah. What's up?
Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5?
Xbox?
We're doing this.
Xbox.
Okay. Question concerning this question.
Okay, yeah.
Are we counting the fact that
Counting or not
PlayStation
counting?
going forward? Exactly. Going forward, PlayStation's going to make all of their like in-house games exclusive.
Wait. Oh.
Or they're moving to that, I should
Is
say.
that
They're going to
true?
kind of cut out the Steam market. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't change my answer.
Wait, genuinely?
I think it might change my... They said they're going to try and move towards that. Like, I don't know if
I think that
after Wolverine it's going to change.
You know what? Astrobot looked so unbelievably fun, but I don't think it's on Steam, right? It's not on Steam.
It's not. They take a few years to port them, and then that's only some.
With Astrobot's success, man, I need that shit on Steam because it looks so fun. And the soundtrack is so good.
I love inflation.
Wait, what?
I have my answer.
There are very poorly disguised fetishes in what I understand.
Wait, what?
We got
There's
to
a
move
lot
past
of
this.
Huh?
Never mind. My bad. That's my bad.
Dude, wait, I thought
I
this
thought
was
you
like a
knew.
no. I thought this was like
everyone
a
knew.
platformer like on Mario levels. Like
No, it is.
There's inflation fetishes.
Yeah, but to be fair, there is also an inflation fetish in Mario as well.
Wait, okay. Is there possibly a chance, right, that it's
What
not
if
a
it's
fetish?
just inflation as just a thing that
Right, like as a game
happens.
mechanic. Like Kirby eats people. Does that mean that it's a vor fetish? Like, I mean...
I know for
Lord.
the Mario game that I'm thinking of, that shit weird.
What are you thinking of?
I think
But-
sometimes there's a difference between how it's created to be, making it sort of inflation fetish, or how it's received, where the people who have those fetishes latch onto it.
Right.
I'm not sure that
it's meant. I'm not sure that it's meant to cater to inflation people. I think that the very few inflation people are like, this is inflation and we love it. And so
okay, wait. We need to make it clear. None of us have played the game. I have heard this from like one video.
Okay, so
this is like a joke. One guy. It's a joke.
So the source this whole not time like has been trust me, bro.
No, but we're on a good track here because I want to bring this to like Gooner games. I think we have a discussion.
Yeah, just
here.
like Astrobot.
Because I think sometimes there's Gooner games where characters are made to be goonable too. And sometimes there's quote unquote Gooner games where the characters are just attractive, but they're not made for the sake of being goon too.
Right.
It's not a forefront to it, but people latch on to them for that reason.
Yeah, it's like 90% of Steam games now are Gooner games, and for some reason they keep on getting recommended to me. Genuinely, I'm not making a joke here. I do not play Gooner games.
It's a For You page, brother.
I mean, yes, I made the sandwich. And okay. There was this one time where I was on stream and I was doing like a challenge. And every time I like lost an Overwatch game or some shit, I had to spin the wheel. And one of the punishments on the wheel was to gift a Gooner game to a friend on Steam. And I'm fairly certain that might have... that might have done it.
But I think they also just like shoehorn them in.
Yeah.
I know I see them on like the new and popular tab, and it's like,
oh, I bet they're popular.
Sometimes I see them on most wishlisted. I'm like,
sir,
who is wishlisting?
Yeah, who is the audience for these?
Who is wishlisting?
It cannot be that many people.
It's like low key a lot though.
But like, I don't know if I know a single person. And I have some Gooners. I don't know if I know a single person that would like wishlist and buy one of those.
I've honestly never seen anyone play one.
Yeah, I've never
like
seen
the internet is like mostly free. We've seen someone play like Date Everything, but like
that's not the
same.
I think that's close. I think that's close to the line.
I think it's a commentary.
I think
on
like
Gooner game. Dare I say,
dude? I love going on the like reviews of some of those games and like people reviewing it like it's actually a cinematic work. It is hilarious. We should do that. We should read some of those sometime.
I loved the titties.
No. They're like really into it. Like really into it.
Oh, wonderful.
And I'm like, dude, that's crazy. I feel like there's one part of the addiction where you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy the porn game, and then a whole nother part of it where you're like, I'm gonna publicly review it on an account where everyone can find me. And it's like, what?
I mean, that's
I have to let the people know.
No, I mean, that's called dedication, though. Some of y'all
It's called an addiction, brother.
No, it's called dedication. Some of y'all wouldn't
That's not
understand.
passion. That's just, you're just tied down to your vices.
Some of y'all wouldn't understand. It's called motion. Y'all know that one?
Why'd you just...
Because, like... Okay, never mind. This is like that one. This is like that one.
No, I don't know that one.
Oh boy.
Evidently.
What were we supposed to be talking about?
We went from like state of play to like games being received as Gooner games.
We derailed off of state of play. Maybe it's just this state of play was really boring. There's nothing exciting to talk about.
I think the God of War game looks really good, and that's about the only thing worth talking about. As evidenced by the fact that no one's talking about anything else.
Not the singer.
It's Kratos' dead second wife.
Why can't we just play as Kratos, bro? Like, stop.
Because we had 5 games and a couple spin-offs about that.
Oh,
yeah, just play the other games, bro. It's like, whoa, why? I can't. Why are we playing as a woman?
The first game of the saga, not about Kratos. Everybody loses their minds. It's like, this is what was coming.
But then again, Zercy, you hated the game Control, and that was a woman.
That is irrelevant. This is a straw man.
Hashtag noticing.
This is a logical fallacy.
Such a crazy red herring, bro. Such an insane whataboutism, too. Like, you just hit, like, every logical fallacy that's possible.
Like, I hated Control because it's a bad game. And you know what? Oh, have you heard of the new Control game? I didn't mention it because I forgot that the trailer happened because it's so boring.
I actually quite liked the game. And I love powerful and beautiful women. And Zercy doesn't.
Had to throw that beautiful part in, huh?
Yeah, you had to throw that in there because you're
Always a
misogynistic.
misogynist talking about how a woman looks. Always a misogynist talking about how a woman looks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we had
yeah,
asked
this
who's
guy-
the most
this
like
guy-
feminine woman ever, it'd be
Here we
someone
go.
that's conventionally attractive to the male gaze.
Zercy over here refuses to say that that game is good simply because the woman is the main character.
I uninstalled it after 3 hours, bro.
Couldn't look at a woman for more than 3
I couldn't
hours.
look
That's
at a woman
crazy.
protagonist for more
Yeah.
than 3 hours.
My yearly dose of looking at women. Yeah.
God, where's
No, this
my...
does bring me to a pet peeve of mine,
Okay.
if I may
Okay.
be so blunt.
Looking at women.
Not quite. I hate it when people are like they dislike a game, so they objectively say it's bad. That grinds my gears deep down.
Well, I mean, this doesn't even have to be a game. It's just like anything.
Oh yeah, it's with everything.
Yeah.
Where it's like you can't see that a piece of art is objectively of good quality. You have to say it's bad.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But Control is bad though.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. That was rage bait.
I did actually grind my tears a little bit, and I didn't even play the game. Good rage bait.
You watched me play the game. You watched me.
Yeah, but I didn't play it.
You heard the.
You made the
I can move
sandwich,
rocks with-
brother.
So I can
It's
move
got-
rocks with my mind now.
Okay, it's got a very positive with 25K. I mean, it's not like
Ooh, I hate it when we use crowd reviews too, though. Appeal to the crowd. That's a pet peeve fallacy.
I hate it when we use metrics.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay. So you're either choosing between God, what's that one fucking game review site?
Rotten Tomatoes. Metacritic.
I love the way that he just like sauntered like a black teen when he dove off the side of the building.
IGN
With the
swagger of a black teen.
swagger of a
That was
black teen.
IGN.
Yeah.
So you're choosing between. So you're like, oh, I hate crowdfunding. Well, buddy, your other option is the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. So I fear you're gonna
secret third option where like games have
You make
art
your
has an
own
objective
opinion.
quality to it where you can tell something is made well and functions well.
Nah, I prefer the exaggerated.
And you can also
swagger of
just
a
say,
black
hey,
teen.
this is good, but also personally I don't enjoy it for these reasons.
I think I agree that it's like you can tell a certain level of quality, but like you can also tell when something is trying to be more artistic than it really.
Right, yeah, I agree.
When you're like, oh, it's like pseudo intellectualism, but it's like pseudo artistic. I don't know.
like-
Artistry. Listen, y'all are using big
Yeah, I
words.
guess.
Okay.
I
That's not a.
could tell you right now that I think Balattro's probably a good game, but also I know if I picked it up, I would not enjoy it at all because it just doesn't appeal to me. So
I
it's
honestly
like
think you might.
there's no
Probably
Well,
not.
what appeals to you, my balls? I'm sorry.
What?
Not really. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Exactly. That's why you think. That's why you
But
won't
I'm not.
like Balatro.
But I'm not saying they're bad. Now, am I, Eddie?
See, your balls aren't in Balatro though, Eddie. That's why he doesn't like it.
I'm sure we can mod that
Nothing.
in.
Yeah. We all went silent. That's my bad.
I laughed. I just didn't pick it up in Discord.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to him.
I like mental flashbanged with like walking into the classroom with the creaky door. Everyone turns around and looks at you.
I think you actually killed him. Okay, he's back.
300 pairs of eyes are looking square at you. That's what I felt in my soul.
When what?
When it
No
didn't
one
pick
laughed
up
at my
us
joke.
laughing at him.
Oh.
At him, not with him.
Don't worry.
I got a
about that.
FaceTime video call. I'm sorry. I had to fucking
That's all
eviscerate
good,
that
twin.
guy
That's all good, twin.
from the face of the planet Earth until this podcast is over.
Nah, but you are low key like right, because it's also like why now like people act like one small nitpick for a game makes it impossible to like the game. They're like it has to be entirely perfect or else it's like terrible. I find that like so often now. And I'm like, dude, I admit, like everyone that's played games that have like 100 on Metacritic, 99, like 98 on Metacritic are like, yeah, that part of the game fucking sucked. Like every game has a part that is terrible. Like, let's just be honest. No game is perfect.
Exactly.
Unless your Metacritic rating the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, see, that's why I hate Metacritic reviews sometimes.
This is why I just don't listen to fucking professional reviews. I just listen to. I personally like to get all of my opinions from Moist Critical. White people when the Moist
Linus Tech Tips. White people when they can get their opinion from Moist Critical.
Oh my god, that shit actually PM. I'm sorry. Anyways, not you,
No,
Moist
but, like,
Critical. We'll have you on the.
We
pod.
love you, Charlie.
Yeah, we'll have you on the pod one day. Pod is short for podcast.
It's nothing
by
to
the
do.
way.
It's just like in general, like, it's only because he is the most. Is it safe to say he's the most popular?
He might be the quintessential white boy.
He's probably the most popular
reviewer
commentary
that people watch the most.
You know,
where it's like you'll see a review that he did on something, or he'll talk on. It's like, oh, this is the drama that's happening, and you're like, here's my opinion on it.
It's like, oh yeah, even he's talking about it. That's how you know something's like big enough.
And it's like. And what I'm saying is like it's not a saying like he has a particularly bad opinion on it or anything like that. It's just that like when the first person that comes to mind is him.
Do you guys have a game that like is beloved by everyone that you personally dislike?
Do you want me to really answer?
No, I know
that?
yours.
really?
You could say it. You could say it for the pod.
Mine is. Oh, that one. Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking of, but yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I gotta think
Hey,
on
how
mine.
about you go
Can you
first?
call on me in a second?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Call back on me.
So I have
Circle back.
the way that I play video games is I give a game for like 100% of my attention, 100% of my like everything for 1 hour. And if at the end of that 1 hour I'm like not enjoying it or anything, I'm not like, oh, I can tell it might get better, because like you can always have that sense where you're like, oh, the combat might be kind of boring because you just don't have much to do yet. But I played Red Dead Redemption 2 and it maybe was the most bored I've ever been in my entire life. I could not like,
and that broke me to my
sorry.
core.
And okay, the worst part is Raymond was watching me play it and he really likes the game. He was watching me play it, but he was on mute like the whole time. And so I was just complaining about the game and just like sitting in silence for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, damn, this game is so bad. Like no one even like wants to watch it. I'm like, all right, like whatever. This game is just terrible. And so I just got in my own head. I'm like, this is terrible. I'm never playing this.
Weren't there other people in the call too that were talking about just like nothing to do with that at least?
Were they?
I thought there was.
I don't remember that.
And I think that's why like I wasn't talking about it, was because I thought there were like two other people.
I thought you were on the phone.
Secret.
It was a misunderstanding. I thought he was like, because he was like muted. He had his mic muted, but it didn't have the like symbol, I'm pretty sure. And so I just thought that he had like nothing to comment on. I thought he was just like, I am this bored.
So what I'm hearing is you have to retry it with my commentary.
No, it doesn't. Like I'm not like, I'm sorry. Like the beginning of that game is actually a walking simulator.
Oh yeah, no. The beginning of Red Dead Redemption 2 is easily the worst part of the game.
It's, and like every time, and I'll say, every time a game even has a segment in like that in it, it makes me not. It makes me maybe, it has like a 70% or maybe the 30% retention rate. Sorry. It's like and especially when that's at the beginning of the game, it's that quintessential walking while you're listening to people talk to you.
Oh God.
And you're just like walking behind them very slowly. And you're like, they're like, oh, what's up? Yeah. We're heading to the place. We're going to do the thing. Did you hear about the bad guy that did the thing over there? Oh, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. And then they show up to the place. You're walking for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, dude, I'm not like, shut the fuck up, please.
Oh, he's getting heated. Maybe even into a rivalry. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
have you ever played with my ass? Have you ever played with God, what's it called? Horizon Zero Dawn. You ever played that game?
Yes.
What did you think?
That was like my second option.
Really?
I did not enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay. Why?
Well, isn't that your option too? Why didn't you enjoy it?
Is this not your choice? I thought you were saying this is the one.
No,
I thought Horizon Zero Dawn was your choice.
No. This is one of the ones I like. So I want to
hear.
Oh,
you just brought it up and then you just.
Oh, I got baited.
You got baited. Oh no, Raymond, why don't you tell us? Why do you hate the game? Raymond,
okay, you guys get like a 2-for-1 special. Oh my gosh. I just like, I admit like there's clearly a story there that's probably good. I just didn't get interested in it. I feel like I just kind of lost the plot. I didn't care too much at times. Like one character stuck with me because of its voice actor being from Destiny 2, and I just didn't love the combat. I just didn't feel like I was really enjoying fighting anything, and it felt like a chore to have to do combat, which is never good, right? The second a game's combat feels bad and it's a chore, I think you're kind of like, all right, let's wrap this up.
Because that's like a lot of the game, right?
That's like 80% of like actual gameplay is combat, I would say.
And when you do that,
exploration,
then the combat better be good, right?
Yeah, but I can admit it's probably objectively it's a very well-made game with an interesting story. It just didn't interest me.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, honestly, the combat has its quirks, and I eventually did get over it. What I really hate is in combat games is when they do the mouse smoothing and there's no option to toggle it off. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
It's basically, and for the people who don't know, when you whip your mouse around in a game like Fortnite or Overwatch, for example, it's a 1-to-1 of exactly like whatever input you whip your mouse around. If you do a 180, you're gonna do a 180 in the game, right? If there's a fucking Reaper behind you and you flick super quickly, your player will flick as quickly as you moved your mouse. But some action adventure games will do this thing where they have, and they're primarily played with controller, but for the mouse and keyboard people, they have an option called mouse smoothing, where basically they'll have a little motion blur for cinematic effect, and then instead of doing like a 1-to-1 ratio of what you input with your mouse, it'll smooth out your action. It'll smooth out your mouse action so that it looks more smooth. But that shit pisses me off because I don't want shit to look good, or I don't want you to strong arm me into making shit look good. I'm not even against the option, but you have to make it an option. I know what looks good for me, and what looks good for me is when I whip my mouse around, my mouse better whip around. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, that's what looks good to me. So don't you come in here telling me what looks good. I know what looks good.
If you want to throw it back, you want it thrown back.
Right, exactly.
Can we add motion blur to this?
Oh yeah.
Sentiment?
Okay, but I
feel like it's
most
spiritually
games,
similar.
Yeah, most games though it at least allows you to toggle it off. Mm-hmm. But for lots of games, mouse smoothing, please, bro, stop. We don't need that. I remember also the combat of Alan Wake, and also partly Alan Wake 2 was annoying at times, I want to say, especially in the first game. Good God, your sprint speed was so low, and like, yes, I get that we're LARPing. Okay, not LARPing, let me use the word correctly. You're role-playing as Alan Wake, who's a writer, so this guy's not like a triple marathon runner. And so he'll run out of sprint and he'll start like panting like a fucking dog, and he'll start like limping along, but like, oh my God, bro, it's just so fucking slow. And your gun, it's just like it's a little 6-shooter anyways. I mean, I still like the game, but more for its story and its storytelling and shit. Anyways, I like Remedy Entertainment, and evidently zercy is just like a horrible person and hates women, so he doesn't like stuff like Control.
So what was
the game though that you
what was the game
that's generally lauded but you personally don't feel lives up to the hype or dislike or
publicly loud feed?
I can't. Is it crazy to say Subnautica? No, I'm kidding.
That's W
Bro
rage
went
bait.
on about last time. He said, "Oh, I had looked up tutorials to everything, but it's like a top 5 game for me."
It was a top 5 game for me. I'm lying out.
I looked up I didn't play the game. I looked up the solution to every puzzle and the exact coordinates to go to. It's a top 5 game.
I mean, the thing is, let me just like pull up my Steam right now. I don't play a lot of games. Like, the way that I play games, I play like I have my mains, my Overwatch, my Minecraft, my Sims or whatever, and I play the fuck out of those. And I mean, you know, I've played the classics, but only because I know that they're the classics. Like, I played Subnautica years after it actually released. So I'm not like, when we're talking about Silent Hill or Devil May Cry or like Haste or or Risk of Rain or Risk of Rain 2 or whatever. Like I know these names, obviously they're like household gamer names at this point, but I haven't actually played any of
Gamer word.
You know, say exactly. I mean, I played Dishonored. That was really good.
Banger.
Brawlhalla.
Dishonored's really good.
No, I love Dishonored.
Brawlhalla.
No, I did say Brawlhalla.
Okay,
I said Valhalla. It's a visual novel. It's like the one, the bartender one.
You got Zercy going on like a complete tangent.
I'm sorry. Brawlhalla might be one of the worst. No. It's not my cup of tea.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go here. Repo.
Whoa, chill now.
I mean,
you don't like Repo?
I love Repo.
It's friend slop.
Repo is, it's one of,
okay, but like it's a wonderful like smoothie that has the essence of friend slop sort of hovering over it, right? Like it's a mimosa where the orange juice is the friend slop part. Like, yeah, it's there, but you don't really get it. You know what I mean? Like it's more than that. If I had to erase every friend slop game, what is commonly known as friend slop game off the planet, except for one, I think Repo is the one I keep. I think if I had to get rid of every single friend slop game, but like Repo was for some reason included, I wouldn't do it. I think I agree with that. I think you like to save Repo, you would save all of them if it meant keeping Repo. The worst of the worst.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that your actual
No, that's
pick?
my actual
that made me
genuine
mad,
pick.
bro.
Interesting.
You made me mad, bro.
I mean, I feel like there's several mechanics that could be balanced slightly better. I also don't like the amount of downtime in that game. Like for example, if you die, I mean, I know there's like some of these mechanics you just can't work around, but like when you die, what do? You just start fucking scrolling TikToks on your phone. Like, who the fuck watches their friend? It's like when you get downed in Fortnite and you're waiting for a reboot card.
They've updated it, so now you can come back and talk through your head.
Wait, what?
Yes.
They've always been able to do that.
You can talk when you're dead.
No.
No, what?
You could type in chat and it would come out of... Oh, wait, that was a mod.
No.
Holy... Careful, Buster.
No, you can. There's an upgrade. Well, it's not even an upgrade. You can upgrade it
press
though, to make it more
and
frequent.
You can talk for a certain amount of time, depending on how long of a charge you have.
It's a balanced game mechanic to like let people find exactly where you are,
and like
you
notify
can,
your friends when there's enemies, or like if other people are alive.
You can be like their little security cameras.
Or you can do what our friend does and come back and just scream or play loud TikToks into the mic.
Yes, Drew does doing that. Friend of the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on here before. I mean, I think another mechanic also is that there used to be that glitch you could do where if you took the health pack into the van, you could just basically get a free health pack for an easy, for free, I think.
So you're mad that they patched a bug that wasn't intended?
You're upset that you can't abuse?
I'm mad that they patched an exploit that I love to abuse, absolutely. But I think that every time you go to the repair shop, your health should just get restored to full. And if you think that's unbalanced, then you can just overall lower the percentage of... You
get health back every time you go into the truck.
I want it back to full. Just like a full reset in between rounds. And if you think that's unbalanced...
Honest, first 4 rounds you get back to full. Like,
I mean, regardless...
You might be terrible.
Okay, maybe I am terrible.
I'm sorry.
Like, I mean,
I'm sorry.
I don't, like... It's just not a game that... Like, I like it. I enjoyed it when I played with friends. And there was that one time that we played with the Minecraft Stronghold mod. Like, that was the map. And that was fun.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But I mean, overall, I would say, like, it's not all that. Like, if that shit got Thanos snapped out of existence, I would not be shedding any tears over it.
Not even one?
Nope, not even one.
Interesting.
You know what? I'm not shedding a single tear over Control. So I guess we're kind of even in there.
Okay. I mean, I don't think
I shed many tears learning Destiny 2 is shutting down.
I will say the only like newsworthy thing about the Sony state of play, I thought, other than like a couple of game announcements, is that
the entire chat was "We want Destiny 3."
Yes.
Also, fun fact: the marathon servers were down the entire time, despite a new season launching.
So
just thought that was fun info.
I'll be honest. Like, we just need to. I think we just need to let it go. I'm sorry. Like, I understand that like it's very important to a lot of people, and they want to play Destiny, see it come back as a third entry. But like, I think it's worse to wish for your favorite game to get another season just for it to go right back to poverty immediately after. I think that is so much worse than it die.
I think the difference is that like it's a live service game that kind of thrives off getting new content, and the content was being made and it looked really good, and that this update that they're bringing on the 9th is like one of the biggest updates they've ever done for free, and it's like all quality of life. And so it's like, it's going to end on a high note, but like this is one of the biggest franchises in gaming that's just going to be left to the wayside maybe forever, with like half of its next story unfinished. It's like if like they set up the next like big Avengers saga and then just cut it after like Age of Ultron.
Oh.
Or like after Infinity War. Like just halfway in the middle. They're like, no more Marvel movies.
Wait, so they're not shutting down the live service like servers for Destiny.
They're not shutting down the servers, they're just stopping updates.
Oh, so they just said no Destiny 3 and no more updates after.
Yeah.
Damn.
Currently, we have no knowledge of Destiny 3.
They're planning massive layoffs after this last update, allegedly.
Oh, okay, so there's no.
There's very little chance, but never say never.
If we all yell at them enough.
Well, I mean, then again,
in a short period of time.
Blizzard came back from their whole like, oh, we killed off PvE, and then it took them like a couple years, but I would say they've like.
Yeah, but they didn't shut down the game.
Yeah, they didn't shut down the game. So granted, it's a little bit of a different situation.
But I unironically, like, I don't think it's impossible. Like, I think there's
it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
A decent chance. I think it's like a 30% chance it could happen.
I mean, you had flats bitching.
Probably
you
20.
had flats bitching in every single stream saying, "Oh, Overwatch is over. Overwatch is over." But that guy was complaining every single day about like, "Oh my God, Overwatch is over. Overwatch is over." I don't know what my point was. I'm just saying, what is Destiny? Is it like a co-op shooter?
It's an MMO looter shooter. So like, there's not really anything to super compare it to. It's like sort of Borderlands in the looter shooter. It's sort of, I guess like the Division / Warframe. Warframe's probably closer. First person Warframe with like Borderlands looter shooter, made by the guys who made like the only good Halo games. You heard of Halo Reach? That game? They made this game.
Genuinely never played a single Halo in my life. Y'all are gonna crucify me.
You're not alone. I played one going like, cause I was like, oh, I'll try it out. Like, when was that? Like a year ago?
It was a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Did you start
1 or 2 years
like
ago?
2? Cause we were doing like the wheel thing. I feel like you might have started on a different one.
But I played it and I was like, I don't know. I didn't love it. And I felt like it was like, for me, it was like, I would have loved this as a kid, and if I played it as a kid, I would have loved like every installment. But I think it's too late for me to get into now.
I mean, there's bigger and better things like editing this pod.
Exactly. Bigger than Halo.
Bigger than Halo, for sure. Bigger than Halo.
Oh yeah, no, obviously.
You know, Master Chief from the hit movie Ready Player One.
Master Chief from the hit podcast, the Hyperdash podcast.
Master Chief from fucking dude. Ready Player 2 was such a flop. I don't even know what went wrong. I mean, I'm talking about the book, not the.
I was gonna say I don't think they made a movie from it. I never read it.
I'm gonna Google because I'm curious. I mean, why was Ready Player 2 book bad?
Ready Player 1. It's one of the books of all time.
Oh.
I read it for class, unironically.
Ready Player 2 or 1?
One.
It closely copied the first book's scavenger hunt formula, but lost the original's underdog charm. Readers heavily criticized the sequel for its unlikable protagonist, forced politics, and over-reliance on overly specific, polarizing pop culture nostalgia. Okay, so it was just an uninspired cash grab sequel, basically.
So it's just the same book.
It's the same book, but worse. Uninspired and a cash grab.
So the same book. Sorry.
So no, yes. I've always had a fascination with like how does one write a bestseller, you know? Because I know people who write to write, you know, write because they write something that they'd want to read, right?
I do that.
And then there's, wait, you write?
Yeah.
What do you write?
That's what I'm in college for.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, you're creative writing?
Yeah, it's my major, English with an emphasis on creative writing.
Chad, is this true?
This is true.
Wow, this is true.
This is big news.
Wow, incredible.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, Chad. No, I thought you were trolling for a second. Sorry.
No, I'm fully serious.
Okay.
You're good.
So there's people who write to write, and then there's people who write what they would want to read, right? And then I guess there's also like a third camp, which is like they start writing something that they would like to read personally, but then they can like start editing it into something that could probably become more commercially successful.
Well, I was gonna say the secret fourth option is people that write what is the most likely to make them the most money.
Well,
there's also a secret fifth option
amount of time,
where you start with something that's sort of copying the trend and like just trying to make money, and then once you get signed on for a whole series, you immediately switch and write something really good that you would actually want to read.
Oh,
that's the secret method they don't teach you about.
Oh,
hold on.
Wait, this is method. Wait, this
is tech.
Wait,
this is tech. Genuine tech.
This has happened.
You trick the publishers into. But then again, if it's like royalties and shit, and you actually want some bread, then you like gotta make it somewhat commercially successful. Anyways, like I don't know the formula. Like I can't. I mean. And I honestly didn't know you were creative writing, so this is like we can definitely talk about this on and off the podcast. But I mean, there's that one Project Hail Mary, that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And God, what's his name? Andy Weir, is that his name? The author?
Yeah, Andy Weir.
I mean, it's very evident that his books are incredibly successful, and Project Hail Mary was a fantastic movie. What I've heard about the book, and I'm gonna say right now that I haven't read the book, so take this with a grain of salt, was that it was cringe at times, especially like the narration of the main character, Grace, the elementary school teacher, and the primary school teacher, and he would just say like cringe science shit and whatever. But you know, being like a hard science fiction book where it tried to be like really, close to actual science. I don't know. I mean, I've read my decent bit of sci-fi, and I can say with certainty a few of the strategies that can turn a book into a bestseller. But I would love to know the whole formula just because I'm like purely interested. I mean, obviously, I'm not making this podcast purely because I'm not making this podcast purely for the sake of making the podcast, but at the same time, I of course want it to grow. And you know, if it means like going to Reddit slop r/relationship advice and like reading that shit out and posting TikToks, like I'm not beneath that at all, or I'm not above that at all. I mean, some strategy
You're way beneath that.
Or wait, no, I'm not beneath. Is it? I'm not beneath it, or I'm not above. I don't care.
I'm not above.
Yeah, I'm not above that. I mean, I can identify some strategies. It's just like leaving, like being very careful about what you put at the end of the chapter, so that it makes the reader really want to start turning to the next chapter. I mean, if you think about James Patterson, that motherfucker cranks out like 2 books a year at this point, and he's like net worth of 8 figures at this point, probably.
I think it's actually confirmed, allegedly, so that this isn't slander or libel.
Ghostwriter.
That. Yeah, James Patterson is actually a pseudonym used by like 30 different writers to get books sold. And that's why there's so many books, and oftentimes the writing is different, is that it's just different people.
Allegedly.
I buy that.
Allegedly, of course. I don't know the facts.
Like I'd say that's it's not impossible.
This is just what I've heard. This is hearsay, if you will.
Now that does kind of make sense. How old is he? I mean, like 80? I don't think an 80-year-old could crank out 2 books a year, no matter how mentally sharp. Like, the most mentally sharp 80-year-old, I'm not sure, could crank out 2 bestsellers every after year.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's a marketing thing. I genuinely, like, to what extent does marketing play a role in how successful your book is? Or is it just like the book speaks for itself, and that first chapter, that hook better be fucking good, you know? I don't know.
I think these days it's so much luck.
Genuinely?
Like, you just need like the right person to pick it up and read it and like it, and then you need like their TikTok to just do well, and then all of a sudden you might have a bestseller. Like, I think it's so much of it is just like, are you going to get 1 or 2 or 10 special people who then have like 1 or 2 or 10 special like takes that reach enough people for it to get word of mouth, to get it off the ground.
Interesting. Because I mean, we've ran out of unique book ideas at this point. Like, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, we ran out centuries ago.
Yeah. There's only so many A Court of Thorn and Roses, like fantasy dragon fucker, like romantasy.
Yeah, Fourth Wing, Akatar.
Right, yeah. Like, there's only so many ways that you can fuck a werewolf or a dragon or I don't even know what they're fucking in those books. I'm gonna be honest, bro. And like, dude, I don't know. There's also that one thing that if you have enough money, you can low-key, you can just farm the system. One of the reasons,
sometimes you are just a nepo baby.
No, one genuinely, and I mean this genuinely, like industry professionals have it's not even an industry professionals have confirmed this. It's y'all know clavicular, right? Mm-hmm. Big on kick, does some fucking dumbass shit, right? Aiden Ross, what the fuck, right? All those people that are on the top echelons of kick right now have hundreds upon maybe thousands of paid clippers. And what that means is, in order to get, like, it's just a pure, like, they figured out that it's just an exposure thing. Once you get your face out there, once you get your name out there, the familiarity barrier, what the fuck, right? They get the people talking about them, and all you got to do is pay clippers. And that just means people will go into your streams and clip for you, but that also means that you're essentially just paying for a bunch of meme pages, or not meme pages, but like pages that specifically clip streamers or whatever the fuck, right? The clavicular type, the controversial, looks maxing, toxic masculinity type, right?
But I mean, even like the phase adapt, the Jason the Ween, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they also
like, it's just you make your
allegedly
yeah,
V-bot,
allegedly. But like you get to the top by having enough clips that go viral that people start to tune in to see if they can be the next one to be there for a clip.
Right. And so now I'm thinking, like, if you have enough money, you could probably pay hella book talk creators to just get your name out there. And just I mean, the whole thing that, I mean, somewhat disgusts me about social media, but like, listen, I'm playing the game, and there's no, like, it's either play the game or don't play the game. And if I want this podcast to stay mediocre and, you know, clouded out, then okay, I can choose not to play the game for my morals. But like, fuck no. I mean, the question is just spewing content. It's just like it's like excuse me, it's like you just gotta spew content like you ate like Chipotle burrito bowls, just filled the fucking brim with black beans, and then you took 5 laxative chocolates, and that shit spews out like diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, like...
Good comparison.
really, like, vivid image in my mind now. Thank you. I could see you as a person doing this in my mind's eye.
But, I mean...
Who here is most likely to buy a Chipotle
that's like mostly
with
beans?
Like triple beans.
Listen, it's Eddie, right?
Yeah. No, I get double chicken every single time.
Chicken.
It's close enough to beans. I don't go to Chipotle, bro.
Wait, what? Okay, you go to Chick-fil-A.
So you are statistically the most.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Wait, what did he say?
You go to Chick-fil-A.
Me or Raymond?
It's either Raymond or Drew. I think it's Raymond, right?
Yeah, I mean, me and Drew both do.
Pull up the number.
But I also go to Chick-fil-A.
That's not Chipotle.
No. Pull up your Chick-fil-A rewards account right now. That shit isn't.
This is a red
Why is this relevant?
How is this relevant?
This
Your
is
Honor,
very irrelevant.
Objection, Your Honor, relevance?
You are deflecting right now.
I mean, I go to Chipotle,
You're just
but I'm
scared of
telling
the
you,
Big Mac allegations. It's
I go to
okay.
Chipotle, but look at he's been to Chick-fil-A.
But look at his Chick-fil-A rewards.
Okay, but why? Dear God, why? Like, what kind of fetish do I have to have?
We need a judge.
No. What kind of...
We need a judge that we can object to. We need someone that we can object to and get your record, get it struck from the record.
What kind of fetish would it be for me to purposefully eat that amount of beans and then purposefully take laxatives? And
I don't know what kind of fetish you have to come up with that, brother. You're the one who made the sandwich. You made this.
Exact one you are probably thinking.
You made this up. This is your fake scenario.
This. Listen.
You made the burrito.
You made this sandwich.
I took 2 semesters of creative writing, so believe me, my writing can get creative.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, I've taken like 3.
Wait,
we
what?
can get creative in here.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
major,
that's creative. Just because it's fictional, right? Maybe the major that you're studying. So maybe I don't actually go to Chipotle in order to burrito
But I
bowls.
think all art contains some part of the soul of the artist. Is the thing.
Okay, I LARP being freaky, like genuine.
No, you don't. No,
I don't
you
think you're
don't.
LARPing it,
You
brother.
do-
I think you're just living
Okay,
it.
I'm not into shit play. I'm not into piss play. Like, let's make this let's make this incredibly clear. More clear. Let me be clear.
Maybe not personally, but I think you watch it.
See, I don't think you're like
No, I don't watch it.
fully into it, but I think there's part of it that intrigues you, and that's why you thought up that.
Does no one?
There's
does
some
this
deep
not
part of your
intrigue
psyche.
Everyone? Or does this not intrigue everyone? Like, damn,
No.
what?
No.
Like,
No.
what's up with those girls that keep their guys on a leash and put them in a crate at night? Like, why do they do that? You know, like you don't wonder this
No, that's
ever.
not the,
No,
that's
no.
not the same thing.
But also, like, no.
Fair.
I also don't
I
really
think this is
think
literally
about
what
that too
Sigmund
much.
Freud wrote about. I think this is
a Freudian slip.
is
yeah.
exactly
This
what
isn't
dude
a
was talking
Freudian
about
slip,
when he
y'all.
was high off his mind on
You've
like
gotten me to rant
opioids.
about this for like 5 minutes straight. It can't be a slip at this point. I'm just putting it all the way in at this
This is
point.
a stumble.
This is a stumble.
Another Freudian slip.
You are so freaked out all the time.
I'm really not. Listen, I've only gooned twice today, maybe 3 times.
That is more.
I'm kidding. No.
It's
I'm kidding.
9.
I'm kidding. No, genuinely, I'm kidding.
Sure.
Y'all think I'm like some kind of freak gooner? Sometimes.
You are.
Listen, I'm in my
yes.
hypersexual era. Can we just strike this all from the-
Hyperdash. Yeah, no, I was hoping this would be struck. from the record.
Hyperdash sexual.
Listen, it's me digging my own grave. Like y'all can go watch it.
Doing what to your own grave?
You're dicking
Saltburn
her.
style. Dude, I did not realize you were. What's his name in Saltburn?
Necrophilia.
It's the guy that. No, the guy from the movie Saltburn that like
What?
starts humping his a grave. Do we not know about this?
No.
I've mentioned
Y'all
this
ever
before.
watch? Y'all ever watch Boogie Nights?
No.
I don't know what that is.
I think that's what it's called, right? It is about the porn industry in the 80s.
Okay. Where are we going with
You're
this?
watching documentaries on the history of
No,
porn?
it's not a documentary. It's okay. Hold on.
Just started watching porn. When do I get to episode 2?
And it's like the petroglyph.
Yeah, it's like starting at like the very beginning. It's the guy watching like the 1949 NBA Finals.
What?
You haven't seen this?
Oh,
Just started watching basketball.
It's like I
when do I
started
get
at the
to
beginning.
when do I get to Kobe Bryant?
When do I get to the LeBron song?
Yeah, you got to start at
Yeah,
episode 1.
Yeah. In San Fernando Valley in 1977, teenage busboy Eddie Adams, played by Mark Wahlberg, gets discovered by porn director Jack Horner, played by Burt Reynolds, who transforms him into an adult film sensation, Dirk Diggler. Brought into a supportive circle of friends.
Mr. Horny turned him into Dirk Diggler.
No, man.
Dick Digley.
Brought into a supportive circle of friends, including fellow actors Amber Waves, played by Julianne Moore, Roller Girl, played by Heather Graham, and Reef Rothschild, played by John C. Reilly. Dirk fulfills all of his ambitions, but a toxic combination of drugs and egotism threatens to take him back down. I mean, honestly, I watched the movie and, like, it's not about... Okay, no, I was going to say it's not about the porn. It is about the porn, but it's also more, like... it's more about hubris.
You watched it for the plot.
I mean...
Yeah,
is what
you
you're
watched
saying.
it for the plot.
The plot was decent, okay? I was just so intrigued by the fact that, like, it was just like...
I was so
Mark
intrigued by
Wahlberg,
everything
man,
else.
really?
I mean...
The guy who like said if he was there at 9/11 he would have stopped the planes?
Wait, what? You said that?
Yeah, he's like, man, if my family was on that plane at 9/11, I would have stopped that terrorist attack. Also, the guy who like committed hate crimes against Asian people.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think he blinded an
Classic.
Asian guy.
Wait, what?
I want to make sure I get this right. Is that what Mark
there has
Wahlberg
to
did?
be, like, TMZ would have gone triple platinum if that were true.
I mean, it's Mark Wahlberg. 16-year-old Mark Wahlberg attacked a Vietnamese guy, breaking a stick over his head and calling him a Vietnam fucking shit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was just a prank. That was just a goof.
I mean, like, he was 16, so he might have just, grown up. Like, I don't think...
I mean, okay, but then again...
This is the
what
real
kind of
real
16
person did this?
Yeah, real guy did this. Marky Mark, if you will.
Yeah, it was just a goof.
Okay,
The guy from Ted?
that changes things, honestly.
That means he's innocent. He's from Ted. He's in.
I need to watch Ted. There's so many movies that I need to watch while high.
There's so much fucking porn.
No, but it wasn't a movie about the porn. I mean, it was about the
It was
porn.
about the industry creating
Yeah,
it.
it was about the industry and creating it.
Did it show any of it?
Oh, so much.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, okay, well, there it is. Like,
But I mean, it wasn't like, yeah, there's full frontal nudity, but then again, I don't ever rent a movie without it. That's a quote. That's a quote from Friends. That's a quote from Friends.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, yeah, hella full
I
frontal
gotta watch
nudity.
Friends.
I would say, I mean, you never saw close-ups of the dick, but like, you saw lots of thrusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in most sex scenes, that is usually how it goes. So
Yeah, they typically don't zoom
so your
in
whole
on it.
case is really unraveling with the more details that you're revealing.
Yeah, this is sounding like more and more like a Freudian, I don't know, fall down a well. You're just going all the way down, bro.
What I'm trying to say is that
You're like, I'm not freaky, but I watched the porn movie and I paid
And
very close
remember
attention.
every scene.
dude, no, but there was like
It's like I wasn't really
people
interested
shooting
in
themselves,
the.
people shooting other people. Like, it wasn't
also
primarily
vor.
like okay. Boogie Nights is a cult classic, I feel. Like, let me try to explain. Wait.
What's the cult? Eyes Wide Shut? If you guys could join a cult, what cult would it
Boogie
be?
Nights? We know exactly how they made the pivotal prosthetic. The model itself was made of plaster with a little public merkin. Yeah, basic. Okay, yeah. Was Boogie Nights a true? Who turned down? I mean, I feel like y'all just have to watch it to understand. I don't.
I'm good.
I'm not watching that.
I mean, listen, it's rated a 7.9 out of 10 with 300,000 ratings on IMDb. It's a 91% by critics
Raymond.
and an 89% by audience on Rotten Tomatoes.
He already forgot the.
No, it's okay.
I know we talked about, like, yes, movie critics are stupid, and also, like, I guess
But here's the
most
thing.
people-
I think game reviewers and movie reviewers are different.
they are different. Movie reviewers aren't nearly as stupid,
Movie reviews typically, I feel like, are a lot closer to being right.
or at least
I don't think they're
or at
always
least
right
not like
at all, but like,
egregiously wrong and
yeah,
just, like,
I don't think there's
completely
any where it's
flooding-
just completely false.
right, or like egregiously just obviously subjective.
Unless you're a movie that's being nominated for an award, or a foreign movie, or an animated movie, or I genuinely can't think of another one.
So all movie.
No, not all movies.
So what if a bomb dropped on your head right now?
So what if a bomb dropped on your
So
head?
what if
Perfect
like
red
the
herring.
entire
That's
world
the-
went into Fallout?
Well, that's the perfect red herring. What if a bomb dropped on your head right now?
What does it matter?
It's not a red
What if there were
herring.
no
That's
more
not a-
movies?
Oh, you say it's not a red herring? What if a bomb dropped on
That's
your
not
head
what red
right
herring
now?
is.
Oh my god.
A red herring is like a false clue. It's not what it means.
Okay, then what logical fallacy is it? Enlighten us.
That's
professor.
not what it is either.
Enlighten us, professor.
I'm not a professor.
We've gone so off the rails at this point. Let's do a couple of Reddit AMA or not AMAs.
What were we talking about?
Sony PlayStation Direct or whatever the fuck they're called. Play with me. What is it called?
State to play?
Pay to play. Play to play? Page?
State
enough.
of play.
Oh, state of play.
We've been talking about porn like a lot this podcast.
Well,
Listen,
I mean,
we're
look
talking
who your
about
host
Boogie Nights.
is,
It's a
bro.
different thing. Boogie Nights is an objective. It is an
a good point.
objective work of art. Okay, there happens to be a lot.
That's true. Yeah, it's a work of art. A lot of things are.
There are some things that like are qualified as art that I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going
There's a
further into
lot
that.
of things that are like technically it's art, but like maybe not everyone should be allowed to make art all the time.
That's fair. That's fair. All right,
That's
y'all, it's
true.
time.
That's
It's
very
time.
true.
There's a new segment coming to town, and I hope that the transition music was really cool. We're just gonna do some. We're gonna fucking farm slop right here on r/relationships.
Ooh.
We are, dude. We've been going for 2 hours.
A couple. Do you want to end?
We can do one. We can
Yeah,
do
we
one.
can do one.
My 24F. So okay. My 24F boyfriend 26M wants to move.
He's
in.
wrong.
Wait, can you share your screen? I'm more of a
Oh,
visual.
you're
like
a
I'm
visual learner?
genuinely.
Okay.
I can't like listen to something being said.
Yeah, I can't
also,
do like
reading
audiobooks.
Okay.
Yes.
My 24F boyfriend, 26M, wants to move in but won't give up his gaming room. I, 24F, have been dating my boyfriend, 26M, for about 2 years. We've been talking about moving in together when our current leases are up in 3 months. Excuse me. We found a great 2-bedroom apartment that is within our budget, but the problem is how we're going to use the space. He insists that the second bedroom needs to be his dedicated gaming and hobby room because he needs a place to unwind. The issue is that I work from home 3 days a week and I really need a quiet space for my desk and equipment. When I suggested we share the second bedroom as a joint office gaming space, he said it wouldn't work because he gets loud when he's online with friends and doesn't want to cramp his style. He basically expects me to put my work desk in our bedroom or the living room corner while he gets a whole room to himself. I love him, but this feels really unfair and makes me worried about how we're going to handle bigger compromises in the future. How do I get him to see that a shared home should be shared equal? I mean, okay, this one's like pretty fucking blatant. Can we be real?
Yeah, I mean, one's work.
Yeah, also one's work. I was just gonna say, like, regardless of what the, like, I don't care if you need a corner to do your knitting and I want a corner to do my guitar. Like, it's still a shared space.
Yeah,
but also,
like,
this reads like my fucking disgusting unemployed deadbeat boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Okay, this one's like
so she's working at home.
She's working from home 3 days
and
a week.
he's there those days also just gaming and loud.
Yeah.
He's like, I need my bitch wife to stop annoying me while I'm
Work in the
gaming."
bedroom, make me a sandwich. Those are your two places. I get the gaming room, I get the living room when the football game is on. The Giants are playing,
Yes.
I need to watch them lose with my beer.
It also reads that, I mean, it also seems that this, like, beautiful, gracious girlfriend is also, like, honestly fine with him being loud as long as it's a shared space. Which,
Yeah, and like,
I mean,
be respectful.
right. And I mean, even I wouldn't even go so far as to be like, I would low-key start getting a little resentful if my, like, deadbeat boyfriend was, like, screaming on the video game while I was working from home.
Yeah.
Does he have a job? Like, I don't understand. I don't know.
But, like,
I mean, I can't judge too
also
hard because I'm about to
low-key-
work at Starbucks and those schedules are all over the place. You never know.
But like low key, even then, can you imagine like you're over here, you're playing Overwatch, right? You're giving your team comms.
Right.
Your like beautiful girlfriend who you've been dating for 2 years is behind you. She's taking care of work.
Right.
You just like you're done with the game, you pause the mic, you look over at your girlfriend, you can just like hold her hand. That's goals. You're telling me you don't want that?
No, that is goals.
Lobotomize him.
I'm in the zone, bro.
Lobotomize
I'm in the
him.
zone.
I mean, there's also the idea of like, I mean,
Also, you do not want your girlfriend listening to you calm in Overwatch. I'm just gonna
Depends on the
specifically
girlfriend.
or
Put
like,
it-
like,
anyone. You don't. I feel like if
Well, I don't play
anyone
Overwatch.
hears
This
you
isn't a
calming
worry.
in a video game, like most calming in video games makes you sound like a lunatic.
Right, but like if she's willing to go into that shared space, I think there's already a level of familiarity there.
she's coming. Oh, wait.
Nah.
He's coming all over me. Wait. Can we come on the, can we come on the high ground?
Okay, well, yeah, when
Yeah.
you're already a lobotomite, yeah. When those are your cobs, sure, I think there's a difference.
No, I mean, like, in one of my previous relationships, like, we would play, like, I have a 6-foot-long desk, and I have both my PC and my
were gonna say
gaming
something
laptop
else.
on it, and we used to play Fortnite, like, side by side, and that was, like, all cute and romantic and shit. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would feel bad being loud while my girlfriend was trying to work, but then again, I also want to not have to feel like I have to hold back, I guess, with like my volume, especially if I'm streaming, I should say. But 100% agree with the fact that it should be a shared space. I'm just like, I would feel terrible if I were a disgusting chud loud boyfriend in that case. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is why you buy a big ass fucking McMansion and you just have your offices on separate sides.
Maybe my
think,
attachment style is too anxious where I would just like want them closer. Maybe that's just me.
I think the persona of me on my PC is not the same as the persona of me, the person in real life.
I mean, I think that's
And,
true. I think that's true of everyone.
Yeah, for sure. But like,
But the thing is, it's like I understand what he means. It's like I need my space to be
Mine.
a little gremlin on the internet where I can kind of, it is like an alone time thing, but like you have to understand that like just because you want something doesn't mean that it's always possible.
Right.
It is.
I mean, there's
not
compromises.
Logistically, yeah, you have to make a compromise in that situation.
And I think it's quite like, are you not already in your alone time, right? You're absorbed into your computer, right? I mean, if you really want your alone time that hard, you can just be like, hey, we can share the space, but just like, let's not disturb each other. If like, let's, right? Like you can communicate about it. One more. This one is like a banger. Like just read the title, bro. Whatever, I'm gonna go anyways. My 31M pregnant girlfriend, 23F, crazy age gap. Can we?
Yeah, no, he's already in the wrong.
Has been lying.
Have you read?
Have you read the rest of the title? My 31M pregnant girlfriend, 23F, has been lying about her age for our entire relationship. Is there any way for me to trust her again? Now, listen, my first thought is, have you never seen her driver's license? But then again, I'm not sure that I exactly like snoop around with girls' driver's license. Anyways, my girlfriend and I have been together for a little over a year. When we met, I was 30 and she said she was 25. I'm 31 now and she's been pretending to be 26 for about 4 months. We literally celebrated what she said was her 26th birthday and she referred to it as her 26th birthday. She's 10 weeks pregnant, but she found out a month ago. She only told me about it not even 3 weeks ago because she was supposedly nervous about my reaction. She was on birth control, whatever the ring is that is inserted. I know she's being truthful about that because I've seen it and it's even come out of her by accident before. Thanks, TMI. Maybe. I'm unsure about us having a kid right now. We've been together a year and we don't even live together. She spends most of her time at my place, but she doesn't actually live here. I guess I also took the risk by not using condoms, but I've been in other relationships where we've just relied on birth control and it was fine. I do use condoms. It's just that after we'd been together a while, we decided we were comfortable enough to just use the birth control. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, hitting it raw is a lot better than hitting it with a condom. Please use condoms. Please use condoms. I'm just okay. That makes it sound, use condoms genuinely to our glorious listeners. I'm nervous about the idea of us having a baby, and I told her I wasn't sure a relationship of a year is really the ideal stable thing to be bringing a baby into, and she's been saying she knows, but she just doesn't think that she can't not have it, and she cries and makes me feel bad. I'm not trying to leave all this on her and I will take responsibility. That's not really what this is about. She usually talks on the phone on speakerphone. She walks around holding her phone with it on speaker like they all do on the reality show so you can hear everything being said. I find it really annoying. I don't want to listen to her full conversation she has with people. She was talking to her mom and sort of stressing out about being pregnant, and her mom said, I can't believe you're going to have a baby at 23. You're so young, or something along those lines. All I really heard was the 23 part. I said, wait, what the fuck? I sat there silently.
So they met when she was 18?
No,
they met
they've
like
been...
No, 30.
Right, so
22.
So 22, 30 and 22. But she lied and said she was 25. I sat there silently waiting for her to get off the phone, and then I immediately asked her why her mom said she was 23. She just looked at me surprised, like she didn't know what to say, and I don't even think she registered that her mom had said that when I was right there hearing the whole thing. Your own mom doesn't get your age wrong by 3 whole years. She looked annoyed and also like she was gonna cry, and she said she really was 23 and that she only lied because she found out my age first and thought I wouldn't take her seriously if she told me she was 22. She was 22 when we met, and that 26th birthday we celebrated was really her 23rd. I just stared at her for the longest time, I don't even know what to say. She's right, I probably wouldn't have entered into a relationship with a 20-year-old. A hookup maybe, but not a full-blown relationship. I feel like such an idiot. I didn't think I could have been this stupid. I've dated many other women that were usually my age, up to just a few years younger than me. I know there's not a huge difference in number of years between 22 and 25, but 22 just makes me feel weird. Maybe she seemed a little immature for somebody in their mid-20s, but she has her own apartment, an actual job, she graduated college, and has been lying about this exact year the whole time. Yeah, she seemed a little younger than me, but I figured, oh, I guess this is what it's like to date someone 5 years younger. She doesn't seem like somebody who just graduated college. She presents herself like she has a little more experience than that and acts a little more mature, or so I thought. She says she wanted to tell me a bunch of times, but got scared once more time went on. She keeps apologizing, saying she loves me and doesn't want to lose me. I don't know why, but somehow I feel bad, like I've taken advantage of her or something. I know I shouldn't feel bad at all. I guess I just can't get over that fact that she's been lying about it for a year, like actively changed info about her life to fit this lie. I still like who she is. By that I mean, even though I know her real age now, it doesn't change anything else that actually attracts me to her or like I know about her. It feels wrong to be like, oh, just because you're 23, I don't like you anymore. It's the lie, I guess, that bothers me more, even though the age difference also makes me feel like a creep. It makes me wonder what else she told me was a lie. Was she even on birth control when she got pregnant? I know she was on it at one point in our relationship, but was she on it when she actually got pregnant? I wasn't doubting her at all before, but now I don't know. I'm not somebody who would ever jump to someone baby trapping me. That's not something I ever thought would come out of my mouth. You have sex, you take the risk, and regardless of birth control, I played a part, but it just makes me feel so much more sick than I already felt over the idea of having a baby right now. I may not have a choice, but to be involved with her for a long time to come, and I'm just freaked out by it all. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't think it was malicious on her part, but I just can't believe she kept it up for so long. What, if anything, could ever be done to build trust here again? Is there any way for this to move forward? Holy fuck. I have my opinions. Should we go in a circle?
Okay. There's a
lot to unpack here.
I think a lot of this is just kind of rambling on. Like, there could very easily be a TLDR that sums it up, but I mean, it does give a good picture.
I'm trying to I don't know. I think this can't be real, right? Like, there's no
real.
way.
This feels like karma farming, but I mean, I guess we can still participate in the exercise of like, what would we do?
Right. Like suspending our belief that she somehow kept this lie up, right? Like, I don't know if it's necessarily his fault. Like, I think she is in the wrong because they are like, it would be different if they both, like, if one of them were not an adult.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that was the lie. That's the lie where it's like the older person should have the responsibility to like figure out the age of the other person. Like, you should be able to tell. But if there's like no way to know and she's just telling that lie, there is a reason. It's not for no reason, but it is for a very kind of selfish reason.
Oh, 100%.
I think she's just in the...
It's not even a question of who is in the wrong. I would leave her. I mean, this kind of a lie sets a horrendous precedent for the relationship in general.
I don't know if I would leave. I don't know if I would leave her. Like, it depends on...
I mean, think about this. I think
I would give it another
She could be lying.
Shot.
No, I don't know, bro. She could be lying about the birth control. She could be lying about the pregnancy. Although he did see... the OP responded to a comment. I've seen 2 pregnancy tests not watch her take, and she has an ultrasound picture with her name on it. I was not present when that was done because she hasn't even told me she was pregnant yet. This is not good. She actually went to an ultrasound without you present. She's been lying about her age and hiding a pregnancy. Okay, wow. This is a really bad precedent. Went to an ultrasound without you present is kind of crazy.
I don't think that's
insane given the fact that, like,
that's not crazy.
She's probably hinging all of this on, like, wanting to keep up this lie to stay with him. And then
so why would you reward this behavior by staying with her? I mean,
it's not a reward.
Well, okay, think about the precedent that this sets for the relation. How can you possibly recover from a year-long lie? And I'm going to be like borderline sociopathic and say they've been dating for a year. You can easily break up and get over it. And also, this age gap is still kind of crazy. 30 and 25.
Yeah, the age gap is
30 and a perceived 25. But now it's actually...
30 and perceived 25 is already kind of like...
Yeah, but 30 and 23 is...
31 and 23 is kind of, like, psychotic.
That's 8
but
years.
In the same sense,
like, you got one motherfucker who's thinking about his Roth IRA and his 401k.
Fucking down payment.
Right, and how he's gonna finish paying off his house. You got one motherfucker who's still going out to clubs on the weekend and raves. Like, I don't even know how these age gap things work. But regardless, I just think the severity of this lie and how long it's been going on and the length of a relationship being relatively short. I mean, in comparison to, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 years, right? I'm not sure. This is a horrendous lie. Like, this is generationally terrible. I don't know. Raymond, what do you think?
I think in terms of the things you could lie about, like, this has a perceived cause, which is not fully malicious, and, like, reasonable logic that would follow from it, I would say. Like,
but it's selfish.
You like this person,
but it's selfish.
Right, yeah, but, like, you like this person and you want to get to know them, So you fib your age, which is obviously wrong, but then you actually hit it off with them, you keep it going, you keep the lie going. I think the malicious part is not telling him sooner, like it having to come out that way and not in a different way, but like I don't know that that in a vacuum would be grounds for breaking up. Now 31 and 23 on top of that, probably. But I don't think in a vacuum the lie is what would do it. The lie itself.
Okay, I mean, we don't have a complete picture of what their relationship is like. So, I mean, I guess it depends on their chemistry. I mean, you got Leonardo DiCaprio here dating, like, 19-year-old girls. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know, bro. Like, but...
Like, I don't think one lie indicates that, like, everything else is a lie.
Okay, I don't think it indicates that everything else is a lie, but it would be really, really difficult to rebuild that trust. At least for me, if I were in this...
I'll say I feel like it would be incredibly difficult to lie about multiple different things, like specifically things that are maybe important to that person.
Like,
I think like the only one that you could only keep like maybe feasibly one large lie from your partner without them knowing.
Because everything else you gotta you gotta start keeping spreadsheets about like what. Because like, what happens? Okay, like what happens when this guy goes to the pharmacy and picks up her prescriptions, and he says the wrong year for the birthday? Like there's I feel like it's so. I can't tell if the story is a fib, but I'm trying to pick it apart, and all I can think about is the ways that this can possibly fall apart, because there's so many ways. Like, I mean, then again, if you're the girl in this situation, you can probably do your best to keep it on the DL. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess we have our opinions. Let's see what the comments keep on. They're always like, leave him. Are you sure she's even actually pregnant? She lied to you about her age.
Lying about the pregnancy would be crazy.
That would be genuinely crazy.
That's hard. That's insanely hard to fake. And I don't think she'd be lying about the pregnancy for her mom to then...
I just put on a lot of weight.
For her mom to then like freak out and reveal the real age, like I don't think.
Also, has he never talked to her parents and been like, "Hi, I'm Michael or whatever the fuck. I'm 31," and they're like, "You're 31?
You're 8 years
dating
older?
Our daughter?
What is it?
What the fuck is wrong
years
with
older?
you?"
He might have met him and just never said like age.
True. But then again,
oh, how old are you again? Yeah, when he starts like quoting like Seinfeld instead of like I don't know, whatever show would have been on 20 years ago.
I am shook by this comment section. One thing I learned early on was to quote unquote compare ID photos. It has saved me from 3 guys lying about their age, but as a people watcher, I learned not to take people at face value. I mean, that's definitely a strat. I guess if you're like, hey, look at how bad my driver's license photo is, show yours, and you like sneak a pic. I mean, if you have suspicions and you want to confirm that it's all like legal, I guess. I mean, then again,
you don't want to get Josh Giddied.
Right. That's an insane thing to lie about. I can never trust someone after that. If you're having serious doubts, you should break up with her now while she has time to terminate if she wants. Please educate yourself about how birth control works at your big age if you plan to continue having sex with women.
That's crazy.
Yes, dude.
I'm not that much older than...
Look, I'm sorry. The baby is like kind of on you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on. No, let's go. No contraceptive is 100.
Okay, that's true.
Everyone in chat, remember that.
Ring contraceptive.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's like a hormonal vaginal ring. Where is it put? Oh, you just fucking stick it up there.
Where do you think?
No, I mean, there's also like the thing in your arm. So, I mean, you know, there's like a lot of different places they put it. It is more than 99% effective with quote unquote perfect use.
Closer to 93% according to John Google AI.
I mean, this is Planned Parenthood, so I would, I click into it, I guess. Yep.
7 out of 100 is kind of
then again
for a contraceptive.
Yeah, then again, you gotta like.
Am I not crazy?
Well, you have to use it perfectly, and then it's gonna be really good. But if you're stupid, then yeah, you're probably gonna maybe get pregnant.
Nearly 10% though.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take those odds, and that's each year. So that means like, if you go on for 10 years, you
10 kids
might have.
Yeah, 10 kids.
I mean, listen, I get it. I love hitting it raw, but you gotta find, like, you either gotta have.
We know. We can tell.
You gotta have the abortion clinic on speed.
You've said it
like,
3
dude, if you're hitting
times,
it
bro.
raw, just prepare to have the abortion clinic on speed dial. Because I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's or a vasectomy. This is also true. I forgot that those exist.
Yeah, only the women can make the saccas.
It's just unfortunate.
The men, it's just like there's nothing we can do.
Okay, the vasectomy is just kind of expensive and permanent. If listen, if there were a male birth control pill or an IUD that you just like stick up your dick or whatever or they tickle your balls a little bit and then they put a ring around it and then like it turns off your sperm making cells or whatever the fuck. I'm fairly certain that some men would step up to the task and like also take responsibility for their sex, pregnancy, whatever the fuck,
Isn't there one that is permanent and one that's not?
I'm pretty sure there's one that's reversible.
The vasectomy is technically reversible, but those are both surgeries, and I mean,
yeah, surgery's expensive.
Yeah.
And like, who's gonna have a surgery to have sex? Like, let's just be like. That's not a cost a lot of people are willing to...
It's not a question of whether or not that we want to have sex better, but it's also for the peace of mind, Like, if you get a vasectomy, there is zero... Like, no sperm is going into your cum. Like, your cum just doesn't have sperm anymore. Like, it is zero failure. You've literally severed... Like, you have severed the part of your balls that brings the sperm to your actual dick. So it is like kind of a peace of mind thing too, if I had to guess.
If I got paid enough, I could probably do it for someone.
Yeah.
Who's willing to try?
Yeah, you got that. You got that mantraHD.
Uh-huh.
Eddie, you want me to try for you? Don't think like it'll be so good for you though. I'll just get like scissors and like put it down the tip or whatever.
Oh boy, that's a thought. That is an inside thought.
Are we done with this topic? I'm done.
I don't know at this point. Like, I'm gonna have to go through so much of this podcast and just start fucking cutting shit out because there's some. I've said it.
And
Plenty
my
of
audio's gonna be
shit.
goofed.
Your audio. Oh, please, dear God, do not let it be goofed, bro.
GG's, have fun with this.
It's never gonna be as bad as Drew.
I'm never getting invited
Lord.
back to this podcast, bro.
Dude, Drew's is a genuine war crime sometimes, dude. Yo, listen to episode. Fuck, what was it?
I did.
No,
I immediately turned it off. It pissed me off.
Yeah, the audience.
Oh.
I mean, there is not anything that I could have done to save that audio. So, I mean, dude, can my own...
I mean, like, the only thing I could have is you would have to go through on his channel and like on that like feed every time he makes someone else is talking, you just mute him. You just mute him until he starts talking.
Oh shit. Well, the thing is, what I use.
Wait. Why didn't you just do that?
Because sometimes it would cut off. Like that would be too aggressive, and it would like. Well, I guess it would sound better. Basically.
It sound better.
Right, yeah.
Like,
no, the strategy that I usually use, and I guess like we'll keep this in the podcast. And by the way, the one with Drew in it was Planet Tier List, and it was also Drew's Mouse is so freaking loud. Episode 27 and 28. I mean, literally the name of the episode was Drew's Mouse is so freaking loud. The strategy, the filters that I use to edit the audio is what's called a compressor and a limiter. Is it called a limiter? I think it's called a limiter. Basically, what it does is it takes the loud parts past a certain threshold, and it makes the loud parts slightly less loud. And then the limiter, what it does is it makes the quiet parts way more quiet. So basically, what it does is past a certain threshold, like let's say minus 35, negative minus 35 dB or something, it's just going to make the quiet things really quiet. So even if you whisper, it might make your whisper like slightly quieter, but it's on a scale. So it's not like a hard cutoff. Like it's not a gate where it's like, if it's below this, just mute it. Right. But the thing about Drew's thing is that the strategy I use is to make quiet things quieter. So the fan in your background, Zercy, will be extremely quiet because it's already quiet and it's made even more quiet. For example, the AC or whatever, if you start typing on your keyboard, that's like generally quiet. Right. The issue with Drew's audio is that it's not even quiet. The noise isn't even quiet. So the limiter isn't even able to make it quieter by that much because it's not even quiet in the first place. It's like about as loud as his normal speaking voice. So there's nothing I can do except go through every single individual, like literally scrub through everything he says and start muting the shit every time he doesn't talk. And I'm sorry, but we're on a weekly publishing schedule and I'm not spending 6 hours of my life like doing that. It would be okay. It would be more closer to like 2 hours, but still, like that's not at that point. I would literally just Amazon him a new mic at that point and just save my time. I don't know, bro. All right, say something funny because we're done talking and you listeners are done listening, and we will see you some new episode. I don't know. And thank you to our guest, Mr. Raymond. Do you want to be found on the internet?
Nah.
Zercy.
I got none.
How can they find you on the internet?
Huh? I don't want to be. I'm a hermit of the internet.
Hermit mentioned Balatro.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, twitch.tv/Zercy, YouTube. That was so fucking cringe. Can you cut? I'm sorry. YouTube channel of the same name. Thank you.
He can't cut it now. Now it's just in there.
Why'd you moan, bro? That was like a sensual ass moan.
You could just redo it. Twitch.tv/Zercy.
And
thank you.
Okay, now I really want to keep it in just because of like the weird ass sensual mode you got going on in the back there. It's like something got slipped in there at the end, bro. I don't know.
That was not sensual. That was not sensual.
Twitch.tv/Zercy. Oh, dude, that was so cringe. Twitch.tv/Zercy. YouTube by the same name. Oh.
That's also not sensual. The one you just did is not sensual.
Well, I hate to be that guy, but like I think if any of us know what a sensual moan sounds like, it is Eddie.
Wait, what? Okay. I mean, listen, I do make noise. Wait, what?
I mean, that is true. That is true.
Okay. Okay. Wait, have I accidentally gooned with Discord open and my mic on before?
No,
wait, is that why you know? Okay.
I'm just saying you probably would know.
We got you worrying. You're like, oh, could they hear me? You have to worry. Could they hear me?
Yeah, your experience. Like what?
I don't goon that much. That's not ever happening. And anyone who ever suggests that is maybe the dumbest individual
He could only
ever.
have gotten that idea from Benjamin Netanyahu.
we get Drew in the call. We get Hayes in the call.
Oh my God, Zercy thinks everyone on the internet now is a war criminal because they fucking Epstein.
No,
Benjamin.
that's the bit. That's the super bit. That's what he says.
This guy gets his bit from Super TF.
Oh, from Super TF.
Super TF.
I thought you genuinely thought that.
It's the mega bit.
Anyways, there's this Overwatch streamer, Super TF, and he was complaining about how everyone's like in-game names now is like Netanyahu and Epstein or some shit like that.
Every joke is war crimes,
rape,
and pedophile.
Like, yeah,
it is. No, but like it is true.
I mean, listen, it's better to, I feel, at least make jokes about these things rather than to just like live in ignorance. Because if we weren't joking about these things, like.
How about you do neither?
Well, okay. Yeah, secret like third option that's canonically good, which is where like actually bring awareness to it and not make light of everything.
That's also true.
Yeah.
But the internet is
get all
smart,
the tweets where it's
I'm
like,
not smart
wait,
enough.
Epstein was actually a bad guy.
Also
I
makes
just
a good
read
point
the document.
Where, like, yeah, there's just a ton of people who are genuinely stupid that like don't have the mental capacity to do that.
I mean, I'd much rather us joke about it than not do anything at all. Because remember, every single time some shit came up with the Epstein files, you're like, oh, we redacted it. And then the internet would be like, oh my God, I can't believe the DOJ did this. They need to go expose the entire files. And everyone was fucking reposting it on their Instagram stories and being like, I can't believe they didn't release the files. And then 2 weeks later, they just forgot about it. But at least
yeah, that's because the FBI dedicates like $60 trillion a month to try and put some news story in the news to make sure we don't bring up the files. Every time the files were trending, something else happened in a foreign country.
Fair.
Every single time.
No, that's actually kind of crazy. What the fuck? But what I'm trying to say is like, if we can't bring awareness to it, at least I would much rather us joke about it than to completely forget and for, I guess, quote unquote, the bad guys to get away with it, you know, in some weird twisted way. Like, is that, like, tell me if that's like, would you rather that happen?
I think if those were the only two, yes, you're right, but like there is a third one.
But okay, but the third option, let's be real, is that truly realistic. The whole, like, do you think the average person in the United States is emotionally intelligent and intelligent enough and can think critically enough to actually, like, raise awareness?
They don't.
I think it's innately
they
within
don't
every
need to.
human, but it's been suppressed by FBI tactics that have been used throughout decades.
Okay, I wouldn't say FBI
They
tactics.
also
I
don't
would just
need
say,
to
like,
think critically, though. They can just be told Netanyahu bad.
Look, there's a reason
A lot
TikTok's
of
still in the
people-
U.S.
But we do.
That's an FBI tactic. They kept it around.
Wait, what?
I'm telling you, the FBI loves TikTok, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why do you think John Kiriakou like rose to fame?
Yeah, why he's trending is because they love TikTok. They love spreading memes.
I'm not sure.
Armstrong was right. Memes are how you rule the world.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure of what the ulterior motive for having John Kiriakou everywhere is. Is it to like raise a more favorable perception of the CIA? Is it to desensitize people from like the waterboarding that they do like every day? Like I probably both. Now that I think about it, I would like to say right now that I'm not suicidal. I love my life. If I go missing, y'all, start looking real deeply at who's.
You know where to look.
Yeah, you know where to look. If they push
I'll
me,
dox you so that they know where to
if
look.
they push me out of like the Empire State Building and they say I jumped, I didn't jump. I got pushed. I'll tell you all that right now. So, anyways, thank you all for listening. Oh my God! Someone say something funny. We can't end it.
Do the outro,
Oh.
King. Do
Oh,
your
right,
We
right.
talked about Super TF. That guy's the main twink.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that
that's
makes
true.
sense now.
That's
It
twink
all makes
prime.
sense.
How did
Yeah,
we
how
not-
did we not?
Wait.
Because he might not
What
count as
the
like super celebrity.
Right.
You gotta be internet culture.
He is a super celebrity.
Right. Good one. Good
He's
one,
a super
nephew.
twink, bro. The T in TF stands for twink.
And the HD in mantraHD
T-O.
stands for Hyperdash, which is where you can find me as well. Twitch.tv/hyperdash. I mean, Twitch.tv.
Good answer, nephew.
What are you talking about?
TV/mantra with a HD. That's where you can find me on the internet. YouTube by the same name. It's all going to be in the description. Check out the link tree of the podcast if you want to go check out the Patreon, where we'll be releasing episodes early for our subscribers, and hopefully as we gain more of a fan base, we'll be able to add more awesome merch or like rewards and stuff. And keep up with us. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all of those things. Keep up the conversation with us. We read every single comment very thoroughly. We rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, and then Zercy and I will choose how to reply to them. And let the Kitsune guide you or something.
You can't end it on that, bro. You can't.
Cut. That was terrible.
All right, from the top, welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast.